am Mark, your kind and generous dungeon master. And if you're sitting comfortably, we'll begin. There's a whole plot involving Abalachare and House Shom, and none of that really matters right now. What matters right now is Gith. Thousands of them. Well, hundreds at least. Our heroes have done a take the head off the snake surgical strike at the Gith camp, and have indeed managed to slay the 3 Gith commanders, several of their friends, made off with some valuable intelligence, some Gith heads, and we kind of left it with them on the side of a dune, but I'm assuming you guys are heading your way rapidly back to Tempug's temple to share the good news of what you've discovered and what you've managed to accomplish. What you have discovered, simply put, is that the Gith are massing from a nest somewhere in the Black Spine Mountains under the high-level military control of Zigath and at least one or more others who are advising this individual. Under their control, under their command, the Gith have become a genuine menace all across the Black Spine region. And for some reason, their eyes have been fixed upon the temple that the slave tribe, known simply as Tempug's Band, calls home. A group of Jazal also call it home, and through them you have come to learn of a prophecy that says that adventurers, or adventurers very much like you, will be on hand for the temple's darkest hour. That hour seems to be rapidly drawing near. The spirits that call the temple home, however, will lend no aid to you until the enemy are at the doors. It looks like you won't have to wait too long, however. 3 tribes of Gith have been drawn together to carry out an assault upon Tempug's temple. Although you've slain their leaders, this high-level assassination outing has bought you some time and time only. They're still coming. So now then, I would assume you guys make it at rapid speed back toward Tempug's temple to alert your allies and those there of what is imminent on the horizon, and to make the last-minute preparations that are necessary to face a massed onslaught of pretty well-organized Gith. And that's where we'll pick things up, shall we? Let's pull ourselves over to the large overlay, where we have, excuse me, a layout of the temple itself, just for some context. And so it's back here that you trudge, bruised and battered from a few light encounters with the Gith, but moving at rapid speed across the dunes. Even though the Gith can probably outpace you over short distances, they're no match for you when you get some wind underneath your heels. The moons are low on the horizon. The sun's soon to rise when you come traipsing back over the dunes. Arazo and some of the outriders, he's taken up a similar position with Tempug as he had with Amketch's caravan, come trotting out to meet you. You recognize several of your own troops there, Scathis, Arazo leading them on one of the kanks. Well, what have you learned? The half-elf says. How bad is it?
Githa, Black Spire Mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. But we did also kill their leaders.
Is this right?
Mm-hmm.
Arazo looks to you for confirmation, Scathis.
Scathis wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's right, I wasn't.
Of course, you've been back at the temple the whole time. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, well done. I have an experience point.
Thank you. I've leveled!
Yeah, so presumably then, Scathis, you're the one meeting your companions on their return.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess Arazo and I would have gone out there together then.
Yeah.
And I guess the question, would have gone to them of how bad is it?
Just quick
Daji and
thanks.
Zuxis. Sorry.
No! Oh, sorry. Quick thanks to Diamond Anvil for redeeming 2 D20s. Siora and Scathis both got them.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
You.
Sorry, Darjay, what was you saying? I had an epiphany or something.
It is okay. You are hallucinating. Daji and Zuxis, they were able to take out the generals, at least of this part of the Gith army.
That is good. We will put them in disarray. Now may be our time to strike the main force then.
Daji agrees, while they are still weak. This one has his troops together.
His troops.
Yes.
Do I see a bunch of little Jozal?
Oh yeah, I'm pointing behind you at the steps of the temple where I guess a bunch of Jazal have like put together
Yeah.
some armaments. They want to help.
Are they in full plate?
This is their home. Yeah, sure. Metal plates for dinner, you know. Little teacup.
So yeah, as
coming along.
as you're striding back down toward the temple, let's have Tempug himself. I think he's on the regular side overlay. What's this I hear then? Tempug says. Leaders killed?
Yes.
This is true.
We brought their
They
heads.
are. But the Gith are in pursuit. They tried to follow us.
I have some ideas for defenses.
As you can see, Tempug gestures around. We've not been idle. And you can see that there are indeed stockades have been built out in around a large circle around the entirety of the temple. And on the inside, there are like up thrust from the sand, sharpened stakes to catch any Gith who might leap over the top. And furthermore, positioned on top of the temple itself is a ballista. I think you'd actually made 2. Were you placing both of them on top of the temple?
Yes.
3.
Yes, I was.
Remember, we make the extra
Two.
trees to make a third one, remember?
3.
Was
Okay.
we able to make a catapult?
Oh, we made a third
'Cause I've
one,
got
okay.
a cool idea for a catapult.
Can I ask one quick question? What was the type of tree that we've managed to grow?
Keeper tree.
Yupa trees, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Can I have spared one of them?
Yeah, sure.
Because I have an idea. I have a spell that I can use to create a guardian
Ooh.
out of a tree.
There was one other thing as well. One of the Gith was wearing this ring. I've had time to identify it. It could summon an elemental beast. Maybe one of you 2 druids would wish to use this.
I look at Zuxis.
Useful.
I know you have 10 fingers, but you can only wear 2. Rules.
This is the way the cosmos works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right-thinking creatures know this.
Yeah.
Listen, Tempug says, you said the Gith are in pursuit, so their mind is still set upon the temple.
I would
They
have
will
said so.
be here very soon. It is good you have been at work.
Scathis and I had talked about whether to meet them, ride out and meet them, or hold up here, but now we have the defensive emplacements in place. And he jerks a thumb up to the top of the temple. And these ballistas, I think making a stand here, letting them come to us is probably gives us a position of strength.
Then another thing Daji would like you to know. When the Gith arrive, you may go inside the temple. You know of the room where they have the treasures, the Jazal.
I'm supposed to know about that and certainly not speak about it out loud.
Daji is speaking of it. Out loud.
Keep your voice down.
The spirits have assured Daje, in the hour the temples need, those weapons, they can be used. Daje will put it to your troops.
Didn't
That
they
is a
say that you can
wonderful
go and ask
gift.
again?
They said, they actually said you can come and ask again. Is what they actually
Yeah.
said.
Well, I can do that.
That is a wonderful gift to know awaits for us. How long do we have until they are here?
How far did we get ahead of them?
You think, given the amount of disarray you put them in, you certainly have 2 days.
They're here!
You probably don't have 5.
Your dog tells us that you shouldn't be lying, Mark.
Don't listen to that one. That one's an asshole. Yeah, definitely 2 days. Probably not 5. 2, 3, unlikely to be 4.
That's actually considered being more than we thought we would have had. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's enough time to, you estimate, properly arm the troops, you think? And probably put them through enough training to get them to be able to fight in formation. The adventure has 3 different levels of troop readiness, and given the fact that you've won yourself for 3 extra days, I think it's fair to assume that you can get your guys into the both well-trained and well-equipped categories.
Okay, so Mark, quick question: how many seeds can I get of Yeeper trees? Additional ones.
I have 10 of each. 10 on me.
10 of each? Oh, okay. So if
10 of each
so here's what I'm going to do. Every day leading up to their arrival, I'm going to cast 2 spells.
Yep.
Tree growth.
Yep.
On each thing, which is going to burst those seeds into full-grown Yeeper trees.
Yes.
And on each of those, I'm going to cast Live Oak.
Ooh.
Yeah. Live Oak is a 6th level spell that creates a guardian that lasts for 1 day per level, so 11 days. The spell enables the caster to charm a healthy Yeeper tree in this case, because it works
Yes, I see.
So basically, it's going to make. It says depending on the size of the tree, it has more or less hit points and attacks and stuff, but I'm assuming that because
it's a large tree. It has a 12 hit dice, 2 attacks around, doing a maximum of what's that there?
4d6.
So 48.
So why don't you combine it with me, and I can get you more trees?
Because I can only cast 1 6th level spell per day.
Your limit is the 6th level spell, not the 5th level spells.
Yeah,
because I can help you make trees grow.
But I can make 1 guardian per day.
Yeah.
That will
you
control.
You don't need more trees than that.
No.
No. Okay.
But up until the day that those things arrive, because they last for 11 days.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not going to waste my time waiting for them to show up.
Let me just stat the creature out for you for the battle system.
Nice. While you're doing that, thank you, Nathan, for the D20 thicket. You get an extra D20.
I already have 2.
Yep, you get a third.
Yeah, I'll take a third.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
It was a 12 hit dice and 48 points of damage in a round, yeah?
Hold on
12
here.
And 14 is 26.
It says 4d6 damage per attack.
You can attack twice around.
Yes.
6. Wow, that's potent.
And they can be healed with the plant growth spell. So, Zuxis, do you have the plant growth spell?
That is a 4th level spell?
I believe so.
I'm class 20.
I'm sure I'll have it. Yeah.
So you can heal these guardians using the plant growth spell. So if you see them getting injured, you can actually fix them.
Let me have a look at that. It's a plant growth. That's a 3rd level spell. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it heals them for 3d4 points of damage.
Okay. Good.
Okay, got it. Nice.
So I don't know how many days we have between now and when they arrive, but just assume there's 1 per day that up to and including 11 days, I guess. Because if we hit the 11-day mark, then the first one that I made will collapse, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So,
how many of our men are bow shooters?
we'll get to that right now. Let me just have a look here real quick.
Yeah, because I will be using a stone of sharpening to actually make sure that all the weapons do a lot more damage.
Yeah. Okay. So, so let's come out this here. Oh no, there we go. Let me pull you over to this map. Okay. In the bottom right corner, guys, you can see there a little representation of the temple. That shows you where the temple is. One square on here is 10 yards, 30 feet, but let's leave it at 10 yards because that's what matters for your movement rates. Down here, I've put the little tokens for the 10 pugs band. Each little token here is 10 troops. Right, so there's 100 combatants within the tribe. As I mentioned, there's about 300 of them, and about 100 of those are fighting fit. And the 40 House Calvorix troops. Okay? They have battle system stats. It's a very simple system. You'll only need to interface with it a very little amount when I say roll this number of dice every now and then. I'll explain to you exactly what's going on. You have 16 of your guys have been noted as being crossbow carrying crossbows. Okay, so that's sort of 1.5 tokens. So I'm just for the purposes of keeping it easy, Grendy, you can upgrade that to 2 tokens with crossbows, or just downgrade it to 1 token with crossbow, or have them able to swap back and forth. I don't really mind, but that's the numbers we had before.
I would probably upgrade it to 2 tokens with crossbow.
Yeah. So
please note, Mark, that these already have +3 damage on their crossbows. All of them.
Just a moment, please.
I already did that last session.
+3 damage.
Yeah, on their crossbows.
That's going to change it from 8 to 11. 8 to 11 is an extra 2 points. So
there was also something I wanted to do with, I think it was inspiration, right? To give them a higher initiative, was it?
Yes. Okay, so those Stone of Sharpening is going to upgrade their their combat efficiency.
Okay, and I have then let me see, 33, 66, 99 more Stones of Sharpening for 99 more men for their regular weapons.
So you can give that to the entirety of 10 Pugs troops, and that will give them an upgrade as well if you want.
Yes. And this is after 3 days. If we get a 1 day more, I can do the rest of the troop of Scathis.
I would like to do something as well, Mr. DM.
Okay, just give me a second to upgrade.
Why are you speaking so weird?
While I'm doing this, I'll explain to you how this works, okay? In battle system, the characters basically have 3 stats: an attack dice, an armor dice, and how many hits they can take. And they also use morale and movement, just like normal D&D. And so basically, you'll roll a number of D8s or D10s or D12s, depending on how many units are on the board, how many, and then those people who've been hit can make what's effectively a World of Darkness soak roll, an armor roll, to remove hits of damage that are done to them. And that's basically it. It moves really, really quickly. Lee and Lucan. Lucan, you asked me first. What were you saying? What was Darjay wanting to do?
Yes, we were discussing this before the game last week. The poison bombs, but we can get to that during the days of preparation. But mainly when the troops are ready and they're all assembled, Darjay would make a point to give them a rousing performance
in order
because
to
yes.
raise their attack dice, I think.
You can raise you can give them attack bonuses, but you can also give them a morale bonus. And within the context of a large scale battle, morale is really important because it determines whether you can charge, and also how well you respond to continually taking damage from the enemy.
And I think in general, actually, that might be more useful because they're already going to have a higher initiative anyway, right? A higher attack. Sorry.
Well, at the moment, your where is it? Your influence reactions inspiration is plus
4.
It's +3, but it will be
+3.
+4 to morale.
Yeah.
So that's a huge boost. Yeah.
Okay, I do that and I target it for morale, but.
Okay. We'll get to that as the battle starts.
Yes,
but just before I move to you quickly, Lee, I just wanted to point out, I forgot to mention it. This black thing here, that's that ruined watchtower. Okay. On the outer line of dunes, and it sort of watches over what used to be an old road that's no longer in use. This was talked about as a possible point for a second ballista, but it's probably going to get overrun fairly quickly. But I'm just pointing it out here in case you guys want to make use of it somehow. Lee, what you want to do?
I have 2 ideas. 10 cubic feet of inanimate matter, right? I can compact. Yeah. Now, it says it lasts for 24 hours, but I'm assuming I can cancel that any time. Yeah, I can. Yeah. I was thinking maybe of doing that on ballista bolts and allowing the crossbow guys to fire them out of crossbows. And when they're out of range, they then turn back to ballista bolts.
This is compact, is it?
Compact, yeah. If that doesn't work, the other idea I've got is by getting some leftover wood and carving loads of really sharp splinters. No, that wouldn't work. No, I'd have to get trees because obviously that compacts. It's not enlarged, is it? But the
okay, so they're not going to be able to fire them. They retain their same mass.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
They were like, boonk.
Well, I was thinking of the other idea was be getting a load of trees. If Carl wants to do more trees, I go and make them like we carve them up into like spikes that come out of the ground. I go and place them somewhere as small little splinters out of the ground, and when they get close to them, I can then turn the compact off, and then they just literally explode out of the ground into a spike trap.
Is the transformation instantaneous?
Yeah.
So you could actually impale creatures that are standing in a field of those things.
Expansion is quick but not explosive.
Oh, so no.
But it's quick.
No, but
it's not going to do damage.
No.
Well, it was an idea.
It was a good idea. Yeah.
What I would like to.
I would then like to use my 5th level spells for iron skins for the whole party. There's already two people who have it. Darjeeling has one, and Thicket has one, but the rest of the party will get one too.
And what's the die roll for that?
1d6 plus a fixed number of things. Let me check. I've got the thing here. Iron skin, and these have to be real attacks that hit.
Yeah, they have to hit. Yeah.
1d6 attacks plus 1 for every 2 levels of the caster, plus, and I'm presuming that is rounded up.
It will be 5 for you. 1d6 plus 5.
No, it's actually because of I always go 1 level higher with my earth level spells. It's one of the perks of.
That's a level higher. Okay.
That's why I'm asking.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, it would be 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6.
Everyone's getting one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's after 2 days. And if there's more days, I will give our 2 companions, Scarthus's friends, give them 1 too.
That's after how many days this is, sorry?
2 days. So I have 2 5th level spells, so
you can do 10
4 more.
as well.
Yeah. So if it's 3 days, then
That's yours,
Tempark
John.
and our elven scout will get one too. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I just made a bad joke. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Absolute
Yeah,
filth,
what else
as
is-
always.
Okay, some good rolls, some bad rolls. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so everyone's iron skinned up. Nice. A gleaming metallic sheen to your skins that assures.
What's that put my AC at now?
It doesn't change your armor class, but it means that a certain number of attacks will just do no damage.
Right.
It's like a kind of super stone skin.
Mark, can I do one other prep thing?
Yes.
I'd like to set up on sort of outside the perimeter. I want to set up essentially bonfires, not actually lit, but just the kindling and the wood and whatever
I'm going to move your troops out the way for the time being. And by the way, these guys are grouped together. Oh, they're not grouped together.
Thicket.
Yes.
Once the combat starts,
yes.
Maybe it's an idea that we have one of us standing with the archers to give them a bless. It's an area of effect, and they will get a plus to their hits.
Yeah, we can bless everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, look, so I've just moved the troops out the way on the map there. So what we haven't done here is put in actually where this stockade is. So it goes around the entire
Can we draw
camp. Yeah, I'm going to draw it now. And we'll just put it in as a rectangle. And you had it fairly close by as well. So we'll just put it like a square out like that, right?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so that represents the stockade itself. Okay. You can have a square. You can have one square is 10 yards, so 30 feet.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to have more room, make it bigger. We'll make it bigger. But if that's what
where's 30 feet?
Presumably the ditch that's behind the stockade with all the spikes.
It's all within one square.
That's all within the square. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we also have dug a ditch on the outside? Always need a good ditch.
On the outside, yeah, sure.
Just a ditch. Just make it harder for them to jump over.
So what I'll do is I'll put another here, and that represents like your outer ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And then sort of over here, can I ping? No, I can't ping. Why can't I ping? Ping. There, and there.
Yeah.
I want to set up big bonfire fire setup. You know, like just the
like that.
You know, like make a big ass, pile of fuel that I can light.
Yes.
Or have an archer shoot a flame arrow at, or something, anything, and make sure there's plenty of fuel in there, like oil or something, coating it that it'll immediately ignite when subjected to a flame.
I can ignite it.
Yeah.
So are you happy with these positions here?
Yeah. They can be within 16 squares of the stockade. So, and actually, what's the? Sorry, I just need to look at my ranges here.
All this setup, this final setup, will be happening, in the imminent hours before the battle itself. But for purposes of making the game run smoothly, I'm going to do it now. While we're having a looser discussion, and then
I will be using my summon animals and befriend animal abilities to summon some kestrels to do advance reconnaissance for us. Yeah, to make sure that we know very well when they're coming. Yeah.
120 feet radius is 4 squares in this scenario because it's 30 feet per square.
Mm-hmm.
So I want these pyres to be 5 squares away from the ditch. So that the one on the top is good, but the other one needs to be a little closer.
Like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Great. Okay. Scathis, Siora, anything from you guys in the logistically?
I don't really know if this counts, but like, we have a big battle coming on. Siora wants to, among these 3 days, try and use her charisma to get as many people to like, or maybe have like a crush on her in one way or another, so that hopefully, so hopefully that if she's if she gets like, seen, because hiding shadows, everything like that people will rush to her defense. That's her game plan here. I don't know if there's anything I could do with that, but like, she just wants people to want to save her if need be.
Yeah, so we'll make a reaction roll for this in general, actually. So I believe that's on your character sheet. Let me have a look.
I love how self-serving this all is.
No, but I mean, yeah, this is.
I legitimately
spending multiple days like skipping around, or like sashaying your hips, like.
I dropped it. Can someone?
Don't flirt with me, silly boys.
Oh no, I've dropped it. I'm such a silly little woman, and I. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll see along charisma, there's a thing that says react.
Charisma, react. Please roll well. That'll be very embarrassing.
You want high on this. 13. Okay, so this is above average on the first day at least. Be honest, people are a little bit put off by Siora's slightly full-on approach, and you realize you're going to need to moderate your approach a little bit over the course of the next. So give me a second roll just to see how you manage to pan that out over the next couple of days. 14.
A little better.
A little better, yeah. Okay, so they're a little less uncomfortable, and you're fairly sure that should you need to call out in a damsel-like fashion for aid, someone will heroically rush.
And do I
get a
third
rush.
One?
Well, traditionally, yeah, one per day. I'm giving you 3 days, so give me a last roll there for.
Oh,
you found your level there.
Do I spend a D20? No, I shouldn't, but I want to.
It's a long way from the big city.
These people are like hardened.
I like to think
outsiders.
that word has kind of gotten out that she's maybe 10 pugs, maybe, and then they're like, oh, but they're like, oh, I don't want to mess with the.
Didn't you do Tuesday?
So, you take it just a little too far. One of them turns and looks at you. Look, eventually you hit a point of diminishing returns on sexiness.
So I kill them.
My internet froze there for a minute, and I just caught the tail end of that. So I'm going to look forward to watching them back during a second. Yeah. Okay. Nicely done. Yes.
Nothing else I can do during this prep time besides that. Like, I have nothing I can do. I have no fancy spells or anything. So I'm like, if I can get people to try and save me, that'd be great.
Okay, well, I will come back to you on this in a second, actually, because it does tie in quite well to where we're going next. And finally, Scathis, preparations for you largely is going to involve using the captured weapons, distributing them among the troops, getting your men to help train the willing 100 of Tenpug's band,
yep.
who have set themselves up for this situation.
Who will have to learn how to operate ballistas as like a crew, basically.
Yeah, now you might remember that Haltit Fen has fighting styles in the siege weaponry. He was using it to get fire.
My goodness!
He was getting.
You're right.
Get a faster rate of fire back in that first warband battle with the Gith way back in chapter whenever. So you've got him on hand actually. So yes, he will be able to give you an increased rate of fire with any ballista that he's immediately in control of.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely put him on one of them.
Yeah. So you've got 3. Are you going to position all 3 on top of the temple here?
I feel like that's the best vantage point, isn't it? Or was the third one?
The only other one that got talked about was putting one out by the watchtower.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I just think that'll get overrun.
The range on the ballista is 27 squares.
Right.
So you've got pretty good range on it before you start getting range penalties. But it is going to get overrun fairly quickly. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was our. Yeah, I think that was our issue. Was that the tower's too difficult to defend? It's just kind of out there by itself.
It is. Yes. Okay.
So, yeah, I think we'll put it all on top of the temple.
All right. So, do you want me to give them different firing arcs, or just kind of generally out across the in a 90-degree arc out across the? Let's put them up here, just in blue. One.
Well, I think we talked about some of them being like medium, and maybe one being like. Or let's see. Visible? In terms of their like size, their heaviness, I think maybe. What were we thinking? A couple of them being light and one of them being heavy, because light ones can target individual troops.
Yes. Yeah.
And above that, you can't really target. It's you shoot at a general area and just kind of hope, right? That's very true.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll take this middle one off here and make him. The other two will be the heavier ones. And.
Yeah, maybe have a lighter one to shoot closer by once.
Yeah, this little one with nothing in the middle shows that it's light, just so easy to keep track of
there. Maybe not.
Also,
maybe not pointed closer, because actually I feel like the light one. I'm so sorry to interrupt, Arnaut. I feel like the light one will be using to target like priority targets, like any defilers or
leaders,
like that.
And
yeah. So maybe who are probably gonna like hang back a little bit, so maybe I don't know. Yeah, we'll point it out there somewhere.
Are you thinking about putting the light one out by the tower?
If I do that, I need to make sure the tower's defended. I'll let Arnaut talk while I ruminate on that.
Right, because so you can also ruminate on my next question, which is basically, where do you want your little men to be?
Yeah, I was about to point that out. So one of my biggest pet peeves when watching TV shows like Game of Thrones is that they always put their troops on the outside of the walls when they're about to be besieged. And I refuse to be that stupid. There's a reason you have defenses. You put your men on the inside of your defenses. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's true. Which is kind of the issue with the tower, although...
Yeah, I mean, you could put people in there, but I would hide
extra
them
time,
and
so
have them come out as a rear guard. Yeah, but they would probably die.
Well, since we have additional days, it's possible to set up defenses around the watchtower as well.
Yes,
potentially.
Yes, you
could. It's there. Although the difficult part is keeping Gith from just vaulting up to the top with their jumpy legs.
Or what you could do is create a ruse and make it look like there's something there, and then make it a trap.
That's interesting. I kind of like that. That is sort of interesting.
Yeah, lure people to it, and then, I don't know, blow it up.
Can we blow it up?
We're pretty high level. We can make it explode.
Dajay was already going to be making some bombs. Dajay could actually make a real bomb. I don't know.
Can you do that?
Dajay is going to get back to you on that one.
So if do we have oil?
I can.
Yeah, you have oil. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have pitch
so
or
oil?
Set
it on fire.
So you can at least have
douse it, make it flammable, and then when they're all in there, just like shoot a flaming arrow and ignite it all, or something like that.
Yeah, or just have somebody nearby. Yeah.
So what my thing was, I mentioned it earlier, but what I wanted to do was to make I can make smoke bombs, but I was going to make them filled with, because I can make any poison I want to be gaseous now. And I was going to just make poison smoke bombs. And the only issue... Well, yes, it's great, but at my level, the only issue is that they, were 30 feet, did we say?
We ruled that, they're going to cover a square on this.
Yes, one single square, but I can make 4 at a time.
That's the tower.
So that would cover the tower, but it'll take out, for example, one...
I could take out 4 squares of these guys.
Right, listen,
in total.
3 days, okay, and we can work on something that it took a group of men to do in one night. Has everyone seen Blazing Saddles? Yes. We make a copy of Ten Hugs Temple. Okay, we make straw versions of ourselves, and then we blow it all up.
We're pitching sombreros, are we?
I need to have I need a toll booth then, so that
no one's actually been out to the tower. Like, no one's been out to the tower yet to even check what's in it. So can I go and have a look if there's anything actually useful in it?
We did.
Yeah. You have looked at it. It's a tumble down 2-story piece of ruined stone. There's an old couple of tents at the bottom where some of the Erdlu herders use it as a place to spend the night when they're tending their flocks.
We even checked whether there was any thing in the floor or whether it has a tunnel towards the temple or something like. We checked for that. Remember?
An old watchtower, long abandoned. Useful for its position, limited strategic value, but it's a hard point, and you might be able to...
I do need to get down to the bottom of this, though. Can I actually make an explosive instead?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant.
You've got alchemy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you've got a lot of time.
And I've got 3 days to do it.
Yeah, if you're looking for an explosive that's going to deal area damage, yes, absolutely. If you're looking for an explosive that's going to take the tower down, like literally make it topple...
Yeah, what do we think?
Yeah,
do we want to?
In 3 days,
is it
yes,
the structure or is it the people inside it? Because
I think you want to get as many people. The structure itself can still be useful at some point. So maybe just make sure that you can kill as many of them.
I'm essentially making 4 grenades.
Yeah,
that I can carry with me. I can carry them with me.
Place a bunch of them in the sand around it that will detonate in a chain reaction.
Yes, also.
Or you could saturate the sand around it with oil.
I'm just wondering if it's more useful for me to just be carrying them and run to that, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or do I set them up in the tower?
Don't get too distracted by the tower ideas. Just stop for a moment and ask yourselves, what's the purpose of luring Gith to the tower and what we're going to do it for?
To divert to sort of divert the force so that they're not all attacking the temple at once.
So you need something that's going to make them want to
distract
attack the
them.
tower.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. What's our actual plan for distracting them?
It's just being there won't be enough. Creating a sound, they're unlikely to hear it over the mass of troops.
I can't create sound, sorry.
If you put a ballista there and started shooting them with it, they would certainly attack that.
Yeah, but someone would have to be there.
And you're sacrificing the ballista at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So is it not just more useful then? Because I have a very good movement rate anyway, and I can be invisible. I can just drop in there, into their ranks, throw a grenade in, and get out before it detonates. And like I said, that can be up to 4 squares of their army.
However, there was when Thicket was a bird, there was someone who was able to spot that. So I do wonder if they have some kind of extra senses that they can pick up on things like that. Because it would be very risky for you to run in solo if there is someone who can pick that up.
Yeah, you killed them.
Yeah, I murdered them all.
But is there more than one? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
There might be. You're quite right. There might be.
No,
one
actually
very
a
unlikely.
Fantastic idea, possibly, which is could we potentially put a bomb at the tip of like a ballista bolt and launch it at them?
I have also another idea.
Thank you, Grim.
Thanks, Grim.
I have another
Grim.
Another thing I would like to explore is in the area of this environment. Would there be Shakat beetles?
Yeah, probably. You could probably track a Shakat beetle down around here. Yeah.
Okay, I will go and find. I'll go cast a fly on myself on one of the days, on the first day, just to see whether I can find them, and I will fly around using locate animal spells to find nests. And then I will use my beetle control to lure them into pots and put them in pots and have pots of Shakat beetles to drop as bombs on troops.
Okay. The Shakat beetles don't do anything on. They do they're like a minor kind of blood, little 1 point of damage from bloodletting.
No, those are the ones that latch on your back and do something nasty, right?
I think you're talking about agony beetles.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yes, sorry, that's the one I'm talking about.
I will have to look that one up for you.
Yeah.
The Shakat beetles are the ones that they put the sonic parasites in.
Oh, that was it. That's why I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the agony beetle.
Agony beetle. Yeah.
Scaffis, I also have another idea.
Rare. Roll me 2d10, please, Carl.
Yes.
sorry, D8 plus D12. Actually,
D8 plus D12.
A D8 and a D12. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll it. Actually, I've got it right here. I've got it open for you. A D8 and a D12.
I could also summon insects.
No, you don't find any agony beetles. I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. That would have been a nice little...
That would have been a cool trick, yeah.
Can I summon them?
With what?
Summon insects.
But they have to be in the neighborhood, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stay focused here, please. Right, so Arnaut, I'm just going to go around my screen real quickly. Is there anything outstanding from you for in the prep phase?
He's busy talking.
He's talking. Okay. Lucan, for you, it's going to be some alchemy rolls, right?
Yes. When do you want me to make them? Now?
Yeah, I want 4 now.
Okay.
Lee, anything more from you?
Yes, before obviously they're attacking, I'm going to place a secure shelter inside Tempugs for all the children and women to hide in.
Inside the temple itself?
Inside the temple itself. I'm also going to talk to Scathis and recommend that I take, or even like us lot, we could start at the tower.
I'm going to re-roll that last one.
To lure people, and I could dimension door all of us back to the...
So do we want to use the tower as a trap? Because my next question was going to be going back, because it does feel like a cool idea. Sorry to keep going back and forth. To have the light ballista in the tower, sniping priority targets. How many resources would it take? How long would it take to put actual defenses on this tower? I'm talking, like maybe some...
Look, if they conquer the tower, then they have the defenses and they can start bombarding the temple with it.
Yeah, if they capture the ballista,
that's true.
They start shooting us with it.
We don't want the tower to be a liability.
No.
Yeah.
But we could still use the tower to divert a war pack, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, all right.
Because if we start there, and when
we're ready, has a plan.
When we're ready to bounce, I can cast Dimension Door, and I can carry up to 10 people in that Dimension Door.
So us, the hero players, we all camp out in that tower.
Mm-hmm.
Us being there maybe draws their attention closer to us here, and when we need to bug out, we bug out, and I explode it.
Literally last second,
as we leave,
we could put some barricades up, stop them.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
okay,
we can
interesting.
go to the top, fire shit down on them. So
we have an exit strategy.
I
will stay, including yourself.
But I will stay at the temple.
But when we need to go, we all need to be very close to me, because I have like.
But we'll be in the tower, so we can all be on the
I
roof.
can take up to 10 people around as long as we're literally back to back, ready to go. 10, including myself. So yeah, me and 9 others.
I will be continuously casting when they're making their approach. So I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at the temple.
I was going to say I could give you I have a stand of guys of 10 guys with crossbows who could basically just shoot from there like that with you. So that's a possibility as well, because I don't know if all of this would be that effective in the tower necessarily.
Let me just
make
sure it's me and 9 others. Dimension.
I like the idea that any kind of window that may be in the tower or whatever, we should put spikes in. So then that way they can't just leap into it.
Yeah, that was what I was...
Okay.
That's what I was asking about the defenses, but yeah.
Defenses is fine, offenses is a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Things like the leaping we can't do, so it's not going to backfire on us, but it will stop them from being able to get it. Like when you put spikes on top of a building to stop birds perching, but for gift jumping instead.
Yeah.
It's a serious risk. They could even maybe the tower is not even high enough for them not being able to jump on top of it.
I might not be in the tower if you guys are there. I might send someone else in my place, just because Scathis is not really a ranged fighter, and he's probably better served helping command the ballistic crews.
Even if we just got range, me, Darjay, Siora, I could take.
Yeah.
Literally.
If it's Senex, Darjay, and Siora, does that work?
I mean, 10 people can move through this. 5 characters each round can use the door, right? so I could leave it open to use the door. Or 10
Does
can
Thicket
step
want to
through
be in the
if
tower?
I think Thicket is better served being at the temple.
As a question,
we can just be the advanced group. Sorry.
So as a question then also about your troops, you're keeping them inside the stockade, right? So you won't actually be facing any of the Gith. They won't actually be facing any of the Gith in battle, you hope.
Well, the idea is that you use the stockade to protect your troops.
So you're waiting for the Gith to get inside the stockade before your troops actually come.
Can we not shoot
face to face with them?
We can.
Your archers can, yes.
Yes.
Why not? Yeah, I'll just have my crossbow shooters plinking at them.
How many of the troops have missiles?
Two. Like 2 of these guys here.
I mean, yes.
That's it?
In my opinion, yes. Ideally,
that's 20 men.
And
ideally, we don't get to hand. Yeah, I would like if they don't breach the walls and we don't have to fight them off by sword and shield.
Is there any way we can make missile weapons or javelins or something? Spears, simple things that they can throw? Stones, slings?
You've been retrieving primarily melee weapons from the fallen. Your troops have some missile weapons, yes, of that sort of level, spears and
I do
sticks and the like.
No, I do recall. I think they did bring just bows, not crossbows, but just bows, didn't they?
No, you guys are definitely crossbows.
Yeah, we took the crossbows from the other Gith, remember?
Right.
Yeah, they originally had bows though.
Oh, but they had their own. They had their own short bows.
Yeah, their own bows for the ones that didn't get crossbows because there aren't enough to go around necessarily for 40 minutes.
So they have bows, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could have given the bows that they were originally carrying and given those to some other troops.
That's true.
The guys with the troops and the ones that had the crossbows.
All right, so I've got 20 guys with crossbows.
Need their bows.
Yeah, I've got 20 guys with crossbows, 20 guys with bows, and then I guess 20 more of Tenpug's men with the bows that formerly belonged to the other guys. So just sort of shifting equipment around.
Yeah,
and then
it gives us about 60 archers.
Yeah, and then here's my next suggestion. We give everybody a pile of rocks and make some slings. It's not much, but it's a missile attack.
Yep.
And they're very, very easy to make. You just need some leather thongs and
so they'll be effective while they're on the walls.
I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ciora will supply everybody with leather thongs.
Of course.
No, but I'm assuming there's rocks of sling size around. I mean,
yeah, good. Okay, then. So for that purpose,
the kids picked them all up.
That ring. Can we have a discussion about that? Can Zuxis have that ring?
Yeah, go for it.
I have an inkling you'll be getting that ring soon enough anyway, but that's besides the point. I think for this particular battle, the air beast.
You don't need to convince me, dude. You've already convinced me.
Very useful, actually.
Take it
as well. Yeah.
So I've moved your warriors over to the side there, because of the scale on this map, they're not going to fit inside. If we get to close quarter combat around the temple itself, there's another map for that, and we can put them on there, and it works the same way. Just because the map of the temple down here is not accurate to scale. As for yourselves, yeah, you can drag your little tokens out onto this map as and when it becomes necessary.
Do you want me to drag something onto the map that represents the trees?
Yeah, well, that's my next question. Where do you want those to be?
Inside the walls, as additional defense.
Yes, where?
Inside the courtyard, I guess.
Yeah, can you ping on the map where?
Like there, and here. Or is there room with all those guys in there as well?
It's getting pretty cramped. So this on this map it doesn't matter.
Where's the front gate? Is there a gate to our palisade?
Shit.
That's up to you.
We didn't put one in.
Whether you have a palisade or not.
We're trapped. No one thought to put a door in.
Thanks to Nathan and Grim, we've got 3d6s. Sadly, though, the DM gets 1d6, and Senex and Ciora get the other 2d6s. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Nice.
Is there anything else you need from me on the bomb making department? I did my rolls already.
No, I have your rolls all there. Good. I'm all
Epic.
good.
How many trees can I have made in the day? I don't know how many days pass.
I'm pretty sure you said it was like
It's one a day.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many, depending on how many days it takes for them to show up.
What do the kestrels say? Are they 3 days out, or 4 days out, or 5 days
Guys,
out?
one thing at a time, please.
Yeah.
If you were making one a day, then you're getting 3 days.
Okay, cool.
So we'll have
So
three of them.
3 trees, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, and that answers your next question, Carl. Your kestrels report the speed that they're moving over the terrain toward you. You expect the Gith force to be upon you within, as I say, 3 days.
3 days.
This news comes after about a day and a half, and they report they're moving under banners of a hand, an eye, and a rune, and over 250 of them.
So that's the amount that we saw at the camp.
Yes.
Not there haven't been added masters or something. Doesn't look like it.
Toward the end of the next day, when the Gith are a plume of dust on the horizon, and tension begins to grip the camp itself, one of your last castricals returns, reporting that yes, reinforcements have been called, are on their way, and are force marching their way across the desert from the Black Spine Mountains, even as we speak.
How many?
The kestrical couldn't count.
It was much more than the other group that's coming towards us.
Yes.
Can I
relay that message?
Because Daje's doing like inspirational dance kind of thing. Can I work on morale and boosting people's like confidence and or just I don't know, by night before, making sure everyone's well fed, has a good time, the morning after making sure everyone is like prepared, ready to go, amped up, probably with help of Scathis giving like an inspirational speech or something like that, but just making sure that but like making sure
that's
that
literally
morale,
your job.
but making sure that morale is high and that people aren't like cracking under the pressure, like they're not beginning to kind of already like cower away, like making sure like we've got this, we're amped up, like let's get them, show these gifts, like that kind of stuff.
That definitely is a rising tide, that amount of fear and trepidation. But knowing that you've faced the Gith yourself in combat and seeing the relentless way that you apply yourself over the course of those 2-3 days, it begins to have an effect. People's nerves soothe ever so slightly, and you can see refreshed expressions of confidence as you and your companions move among them, making the final preparations, final bits of weapon drills, final checks on the stockade.
How many days between the reinforcement and this attacking force?
No, you're not sure. Less than a day, you think?
Less than a day. I convey this to everybody. Our group, not everybody. I don't want everybody to panic right away.
Another thing I want to do before, when on the very morning of the imminent arrival of the enemy force, I want to gather our party plus any leadership, adding up to 11 people, and cast a hero's feast.
Okay, I'll get to that then.
Yeah, but that's I can do it. I can invite 11 people.
Yeah.
Really quick question with Zuxis. The second wave of reinforcements, are they coming from the same direction, or are they going to come from us from behind?
No, they come from the Black Spine Mountain, so basically the same direction. Yeah. No.
Last night then comes. What preparations have been made, can be made, have been made. Siora, you're heading back to your tent, weary from handing out food to the men and women and children who won't be fighting, who are even now preparing themselves to enter into Senex's shitty shack, erected within the temple. I didn't know you had such a selfless side. Liasa's voice is recognizable even without seeing her face.
Just like her facade of like tired going to bed, hears the voice immediately, like kind of tries to give the appearance of like I'm fine kind of thing. Turns and sees her. I'm just doing what's necessary.
You'll be fighting tomorrow. You'll be out on the sand.
Yes. I assume you are?
I'm on duty here. Holtet has... Look, I didn't come to talk to you about logistics. I wanted... When this is over, you're leaving, right?
Yes.
All right.
For a time. I'm sure we'll be back.
Well, I mean, last time I left without you. This time I don't. If I can come with you, I would. I mean, if you wanted me to, that is. I mean, that's not what I'm trying to say. Is, I shouldn't have left Nibene.
You think it's safe to go back?
You don't have to go back to Nibene. Every time I've said to you, you're not Siora, you argue with me. You say, yeah, you are. So go be her.
I am.
Here? You're the last surviving daughter of House Varshad. Why aren't you at your father's side?
My father doesn't think I am what I am, so he would not accept me. Maybe when he passes, I can take over, but not
then
until then.
Kill him.
Don't think that's crossed my mind.
Then why
we have a lot going on here, and I very much doubt that me going home and killing my father is on everyone's top priority list. He's not a threat, he's old, and he will pass on his own, and if he doesn't in time, then I can look at working something out, but currently my friends and I are doing important stuff. Besides, someone told, so I would likely be hunted if I went back. And when she says someone told, she kind of gives like an accusatory like glance towards her.
Vianessa.
She's been dealt with.
She knew what you were. We were briefed on it. They arrived in Uruk already, in Nibene already knowing.
And you didn't warn me?
I did.
Oh, she did. My bad. Whoops.
In a really cruel and unpleasant way.
Yeah. Yeah, you did in a very cruel and unpleasant way.
Well, you haven't answered my question, so I suppose that's answer enough.
If you want to come, I'm not going to stop you.
That wasn't the question I asked.
Oh, why? Don't I go to Nibene?
The question was, do you want me to come?
I think for a moment, she doesn't really say anything.
Okay, you can absolutely fucking see a vein or at the corner of her neck when you say nothing.
Why do you suddenly want to come? I don't get it.
It isn't sudden.
Pardon?
It isn't sudden. Like I say, I shouldn't have left when I did. I spent my whole life belonging to someone else. I'm not very good at belonging to myself.
Yeah, I'm learning that too.
You don't have to answer. May the elements bless you tomorrow.
You too.
No, she turns and hurries away into the shadows.
Cyril will go inside her tent and then just kind of flop down onto the mat, staring at the tent top and just kind of trying to think and process everything through and work out what she actually wants.
Yeah. That same evening finds you, Scathis, a little bit the worse for wear, possibly after a hefty flagon of broy shared between you and Holtet Fen and Arazo. There's Arazo's wonderfully low-res token art, for those of you who've forgotten what the half-elf looks like. They call me the Falcon. I don't have any contours on my face. Let's go back to Holtet. Your troops are as ready as they're going to be. Those who were blooded in the battle with the Gith have been regaling the others with stories of the Splicers' combat prowess. Holtet and Arazo and you found yourselves off to one side in the shadow of the stockade, where one of the ballistas is getting some last-minute repairs. Holtet leans back against the stockade, which the whole thing creaks and moves ever slightly under his weight. I can't believe we're here, he says. When I first met you, you were just a scrawny guard on a Chirodia's caravan, Scathis. Now, look at you.
I was never scrawny.
No. The half-elf was the scrawny one. Nah. Arazo shrugs. Well, the word you're looking for is lean. I won't argue.
Well, I'm just glad we're all still alive.
Something of a surprise, I have to say. I was convinced you've been killed 3 or 4 times over already, Holtet. I have! Ah! They keep hitting me in the head, though, so I recover.
What about you, Arazo? I thought we had lost you.
Well, getting out of Nibane was a mess. And you seem to be coming and going with no trouble at all, but getting near this place is... Well, I mean, it's like dancing on the edge of the grave. It's Gith everywhere. What do you think's behind this? Huh?
I don't know.
This Zigath is a Gith name. Some Gith went to a military academy somewhere, and it just doesn't seem possible.
No, not likely. Maybe we will find out. Do you think we're ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
He looks at the troops.
What about them?
The question is not so much whether they're ready, Scathis, it's whether you're ready.
Glances back at him.
What do you mean?
He leans forward. You're going to lose them. That fellow there. He points to one of the young Calvorix troops, carrying armfuls of ballista bolts. Him. He might die. Gith's spear comes over the wall, takes him through the neck. Those two over there, and he points to a pair of Tenpug's band, leaning on top of the stockade with their slings. One of them kind of, the slings over his shoulder, the other one sort of dangling over the edge, trying to swat mini-canks as they fly around the torches. They're definitely dead.
What are you playing at, Arazo?
I'm not playing at anything. It's the one thing they never tell you about as a commander. You're going to watch your men die.
I've never been a commander before.
You're going to have to carry on. This won't be the only fight against the Gith. Huh? If the Druid's birds are correct, there's another wave coming after this. And then what? We stay here? No. We find where they're coming from. We take the fight to them, right? That's where this is going, isn't it? Well, how many bodies are we going to leave behind us? That's what you have to be ready for. That's going to be on your shoulders, your responsibility. They're going to look to you when they bury their brothers.
I don't know if I'm ready.
I understand.
I've never been responsible for others before.
I will take command. No, that's not what I'm saying. Shut up.
No, I will lead them. It is something I will have to learn. But I may rely on the two of you in the coming days.
You can rely on me. You can't rely on him at all.
I can rely on him to eat most of our rations.
Look, yeah, well, most of that's the Jazals. I don't know if any of us will be ready. I only lost 3 men. He's an outrider.
Whatever happens.
3 more, it would still feel just as terrible.
Whatever happens, I am glad that we are standing together.
So am I.
After all this talk, I need another drink.
So do I. He just stands, drags the both of you under his meaty armpits, and literally half giant handles you across in the direction of the remainder of the droid. Speaking of the Jazals, Darjay, Sharvas finds you off in one corner of the stockade where you're going over the last of your preparations for your inspirational dances the following day, moving the fans in different configurations. I wanted to ask you about the spirits.
He doesn't notice Sharvas at first. He's so absorbed in the practice. But he turns and bows his head in quick acknowledgement. What exactly?
Tenpug said they spoke to you.
They told me to come back and ask them.
That's what I feared.
You don't think they'll help?
It is not that. It is a criteria. Many will die. They are saying when there is no other choice.
It's a sacrifice. It's one actually I'm hoping we won't have to make at all.
You think you and your companions can defeat the Gith on the field of battle?
We've done all we can. There's more of them than us. But we'll get to the last man.
It seems that the Gith are here for the weapons. The secret's in the temple.
But the spirits let them have it.
Yes, they don't seem to care.
But they care when we ask for their aid.
We thought them friends, but they seem capricious.
They would want the Gith to invade us.
I don't know what it is they are truly guarding, what this great weapon is.
It doesn't seem like they are for the good of the realm.
They are undead. I fear them.
As do I.
Brother Darjay, when this is over, we wish you to know that there is a home here for you, if you will it. We know your path has been long from the Ringing Mountains. If you wish to find ease, you will find it here with us.
It has been a very long time since one of my own kind has offered me a home. Thank you, Shavas.
But of course. Zuxis, there is no rest for you that evening. There are preparations, there are spells. There is minor healing to be doled out, and then there is the growing grim realization as your final kestrel arrives, as I said, on the final night. Senex, you're watching Zuxis' face as the kestrel lands in front of her and gives its tidings. And although she's only a lizard, you've learned to read the signs in her faces and features. You see her shoulders drop, her lids droop. The bird can only have brought bad news.
How bad, Xerxes?
Well, this first wave of 250, I think we can handle. Pretty sure we can. Feel confident about that. But what's coming after, that's going to wipe us out.
And how big's the after party?
The birds couldn't count them. That big.
Do we have any close backup that could help us? I could get there instantly.
Unless you can insta-summon an army.
No, but maybe I can try to get one to come if we knew anyone.
Well, if we had managed to befriend that Drake in Justenal, that would have been a useful ally.
I did try. Now you're wearing its skin.
I know. Rather have him as an ally at the moment.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Surprise!
Didn't see that coming.
That's not in the adventure. What the fuck?
I know we have options of summoning creatures and stuff, but not enough.
No. I'm not really sure what to do against this other onslaught. I will hold back on my spells in the first attack. So at least we have those things in the second one. I don't think we have enough time to replenish our spells. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. Do we have enough time, according to the birds?
You have enough time to be respelled. You'll be respelled by the morning. Yes, by the time the
second wave comes.
By the time the second wave,
between the first wave and the second wave, do we have time to? That's the thing.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think I will be holding back on my spells in the first wave, because I have a feeling we will be needing them in the second wave. Have you talked to Thicket? And is animated for us?
Are they already up? Can we? So what do these things look like? Do they look like ents?
Large Yupa trees with unknowingly mobile lower limbs,
so they can move and walk. Well,
they look like tree ants.
Yeah.
They like the ants.
Thicket. I suggest we might actually keep them in reserve.
Yeah.
How long do they last?
11 days.
Okay, so they will be there for the second attack.
Mm-hmm. Assuming they.
Yes.
Yeah, and they can throw things. I'm assuming.
Yeah, we should hide them. We should hide them in the oasis as part of the oasis.
How far away is it? It's a mile and a half.
Half a mile away, I think I said it was.
Oh, half a mile.
Yeah, half a mile.
We could see it. It was in stone throw.
Yeah, but they will not see it, and we can use them to flank the army.
But there's only 3 of them.
3 treants.
But they're gigantic, right?
And they will be able to. They won't maybe last very long, but those things will absolutely have an effect upon a group of troops. Absolutely.
Morale-wise, you mean?
No, damage-wise, they're fucking brutal.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I mean, the battle system, you'll see it when we get into it. It models fantasy battles pretty well. A hero can wade into a group of troops and have a genuine effect. A tree ant unleashed against a group of orcs, it's going to get all two towers on them. Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to go all 2 towers on them.
Can I vibe with these tree guys? Can I just empathize with them, understand them? Remember, I've got plant mind.
Yeah, plant mind, yeah. They are here to guard. Their roots are thrust low into the sand and the limestone. Their limbs ready to smite those who dare to come near this place they have been grown from seeds to sell their lives for.
I like these guys.
Since he was an acorn yesterday.
Yes,
exactly.
He was literally an acorn yesterday. He's like a newborn tree, but he's fully grown, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on."
Well, this little tour of the group on the night before battle does indeed end with you, as you place the last of the Guardians into its location. There's been a sense growing throughout the day, over these couple of days, of something not being right.
How do you mean?
And you finally are able, only when all your work is done and you're able to go and sit on one of the dunes on your own, looking out over the sea of silt, the stars moving over its slow, dusty bed, that it's homesickness.
I miss the trees.
You haven't been anywhere near your guarded lands for weeks now. And yes, Tao told you of this, the time of wandering. It's coming to an end. You know that soon you will have to start spending far more time at your guarded lands as you come into the fullness of your power. Soon now, the greatest spells will be yours to command. There's a responsibility that you have been putting off.
Yeah.
But that time is not here yet. But you feel its pull. Before then, however, the gift of the black spine, and whatever threats they pose.
Do I see any dust clouds on the horizon of the army?
You do,
moving?
yes.
Yeah.
You think they will be here as the sun comes over the dunes in the morning.
Yeah.
We get some time to do prep spells and stuff, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I will actually. I will start casting. 20 minutes before contact with the enemy.
Okay, right. That's the kind of discussion that I want to have offline, because it's fucking boring. We're gonna go take a break, and we'll be back with you guys ever so shortly, in preparation for actual battle, with all the buffing and fluffing done off camera, as it should be.
Bluffing?
Yeah, it's off camera.
That's what I was about to say.
No, you don't get to see that happen. It's just.
Siora, what are you up to?
I was going to say that, but then I figured that would not. No, I shouldn't.
Morale boosting. Okay.
Yeah, those pluses don't come from nowhere.
God. Bye, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
The morning finally comes. The Gith are upon you. Over the rise, you catch your first sight of them, gathering in dark masses on the sand dunes that look down toward the temple. Off in the east, the bloated sun is rising. The sky burns like crimson fire. The Gith shake their sharp iron weapons in defiance and shout curses in their guttural animal-like speech. 3 triangular battle standards flap in the searing wind like flames licking forth. Scathis, you look around at Tenpug's people, at your own men, and see the fear mingled with determination in their features. For some, this is an attempt to defend their home. For others, they are here by your command. All of them have fallen silent, swallowing their own trepidations. There is no sound now, only the noise of the approaching Gith warriors. You'll see something of their numbers on the main map now.
When I see them coming close, I'm going to cast Conjure Elemental.
Just pop them into position here.
Takes 5 rounds to cast, so I need to do this well in advance.
Yeah, and obviously
So you,
prep spells as well.
Yep. Okay. So you've got your various spells prepped.
I need to roll them. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, do you want to drag an elemental out? Do we have a token? We've got a thing for you for that.
Yes, I've got a token. I've only got lesser ones, but these are normal ones.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got +7 to my armor class, but I'm also gonna do. Where are you? Here, inertial barrier, which is a success, but I'm gonna manipulate that.
Actually, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Okay, so that's manipulated. So I've got +9 on my armor class.
Okay, got it. Nice.
What else was I casting? Shield gives me armor class as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it can't go any lower than this because of how the mechanics work. Is it the best it can be?
What, the armor class, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, shield doesn't work with.
I don't want to have to explain the maths of the battle system game to you.
oh, right, okay. Yeah, okay. So that's that, and I think it was free action as well.
So yeah, fine.
Which is a success, but I'm also going to manipulate that. Which worked, and that is on free action on me and Darjay.
You and Darjay both, nice.
Yeah, so I will calculate that. So that's 10. That's it.
In the stockade, behind the walls, as I say, grim silence holds fast. Arazo nudges you, Scathis.
Don't be disheartened by their numbers. Let their armies come. Before they reach our walls, they'll have to cross walls of their own dead as we pile them up.
There's a moment of unsurety, and then one of your own men says, "Believe the slicer! We've seen them! Come on! We'll be feasting from Gith's skulls by the end of the day!" And there's a half-hearted, somewhat ragged, but determined cheer rises, and then silence falls again. Okay, we're going to use initiative. The way this is going to flow, you'll see, works pretty much the same as the AD&D combat system. In the first round or so, I'll explain the steps as we go, but you'll see how they work pretty quickly. Okay.
I'm presuming at this point Zuxis and Ticket are casting, right?
Which spells in particular?
The summoning of the elementals we were going to
do. Yeah. This is already taken care of.
Yeah.
You're presumed to have had them in position.
I'm summoning a lesser elemental as well.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I'll do. I've got a 2 hit dice and a 6 hit dice represented there, but one is actually lesser, one's greater, one is normal.
Yeah. Are you guys at the tower planning to launch a surprise attack against them as the Gith move in? Because that'll give you a surprise round.
Darjay is absolutely
going
to be hidden.
Bother to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay, so what's happening is, where's my line? Right, they're going to come to a stop. This group here, Clan I, they're making a double move across the sands. They come to a halt there, right in the shadow of the tower, gathering in position over the dunes, looking down toward the temple. Their commander, whom you can see just on the southern flank down here, is giving sharp commands and holding his 3-clawed hand up, holding them in position. This larger group split into 2, bearing the banner of Clan Rune over there. Likewise, double march straight down, and they come into a halt just to the north of about here, actually. I think it's bonfire. Moving a steady lope across the sands with their spears in position. And the southern group, again, a straight charge, moving rapidly across the sands, keeping sort of pace about there. Okay? Now, normally you would then take movement yourself if you want, but given that you've had positions set up here, if you want to take any actions right away, such as missile fire, or leap out of the tower and engage them in melee, or drop alchemical bombs, I don't know what fucking horrendous crazy shit you're about to unleash, but I suppose now would be the time to do it if that's what your plans are from the tower.
Gotta keep you guessing, Mark.
Yeah.
From the tower, yeah, I don't know, we hold for now?
How close do you need to be to do your poison?
Well, it's not a poison, it's an explosion.
Yeah.
They're not stopping, by the way. They just happen to be in static position here because that's where they are at the end of their movement rate.
But also,
they're going to continue right past you toward the temple.
I don't have to worry about throwing distance because I could just attach it to an arrow, right?
Well, you're like 10 yards away. You can literally from the tower just lob them down toward them if you wanted.
Tori, since we're handling the tower, do I have a second to disappear? I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
I will go on what Darjay does, because obviously.
Yeah, they're gonna keep advancing, right?
Yeah.
They're just gonna go right past you. Yes.
Darjay cannot let that happen. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, this is the thing. Can I?
Don't forget. By the way, here I should point out that of these troops. Each counter here is 10 Gith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like 80 Gith charging past you on the sand. The sand churning up around them. So, is this something you guys want to do?
Yes, I know for sure that if I explode one of these smaller one of these counters, those Gith die. If we want to go for the commander specifically, one explosion is not going to do it.
I can kinetic blast one commander.
So say that we do this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
I throw a bomb at him, and you can follow up with a kinetic blast.
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound?
Aye.
So, Darjay will, from his pockets, procure one of the explosions that he made earlier.
Yeah.
And from this distance, can I throw it?
From that distance, now you to get within 3 squares of him to launch a short-range missile weapon like that.
Can I shoot it from an arrow?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that instead.
Okay, there's going to be a -4 penalty because you're attaching a bomb to it, and you need to hit armor class 15. So you want to hit armor class 19.
Yeah.
With your short bow.
Yeah. 19.
Did it go?
Yeah.
Oh, spot on. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So from the shadows of the tower, you step forward, quickly strap the alchemical bomb, knock, draw, loose. The arrow streaks through the early morning air and slams into the Gith commander. And you can roll me. What level are you now? 13. You can roll me 6d6 damage, please.
Excellent.
A blammo.
6. 23.
Fuck, 23. Okay. He's blown sideways, skitters onto the ground. A huge smear of blood from the alchemical bomb has gone off next to him.
Okay.
He's pulls himself slowly to his feet, shouts to his troops to keep on going, tries to keep up with them. Depending on what happens next, they might end up making a morale check.
So Senex can go, but we also... That was our surprise attack, yes?
That was your surprise attack, yes. Senex gets one as well.
Also, we get a secondary attack anyway because of what Senex has done with us, right?
No, free movement. Just
no, free action is something else. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't be slowed down or webbed or held.
Okay,
or
sorry. Continue.
It's not haste.
I wish.
How damaged is this guy?
He's pretty badly hurt. He's not one of those Gith war champions. It says war leader. He's not one of those high-level champions. This is a war leader. So, I mean, if he'll be better than the regular troops. But these 3 guys here, if you hadn't done what you'd done, those would be like a 10th level psionicist and a defiler and what have you.
So did Darjay just do like half his damage, for example?
Yeah, he's pretty badly hurt. Yeah.
I'm going to send a maximize. I pull out this little orb, which. You can see, like, Senex is sort of struggling to hold it up because obviously it looks like it weighs more than it looks. And from there, he fires a maximized magic missile.
Oh!
For 25 damage. I think maximize.
Yeah.
25.
He is slain outright as the energy pulses out from the tower, kills him, blows a hole smoky and seared through his chest. Immediate morale check from his troops. These guys are Clan I. Clan I Gith have a morale of 12. It's going to be dropped to an 11 because their leader's just been killed right in front of them. First round of the battle, and straight away we have morale check. That's a fail. The group break their charge and immediately go into shaken formation, which I'm just going to kind of pull them out of position here just a little bit, just to make it clear that that's gone on. So I'll describe exactly what you guys see as a result of this. So yeah, the leader is slain, and as he goes down, screaming and smoking, the charge of troops stops. They come to a halt. They lose their ordered formation, standing around, looking around, trying to figure out where the hell this sudden searing death has come from. Nice. Okay, so one guy on your side, roll a d10 please for initiative for your whole side. There's no modifiers to this. Who's doing it?
Darjay.
Or Darjay, whatever.
Rolls
no modifiers. It's just
low
a D10.
Low roll wins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Darjay
nice.
gets a 1 and I get an 8. Okay, so here's how the order of play goes. Initially, you do movement. Okay, you can decide whether you go or they go first. Okay? This is movement and possibly some missile fire too if targets are within range. So you can make a tactical decision that you let the enemy go first or that you go first.
What do we think, guys?
Is this for the whole army, or
this
is
is
just for
the
group
the whole side? The whole side.
Oh, wow,
you guys, your side versus their side. It's a really stripped down system.
Do we want to go first?
I mean, if we can get them to
damage.
move in, if we can move them into the pyrotechnics area, that might be good.
Why don't we see what they do?
Yeah.
You know? I'm not sure.
I think at this stage that's probably the wisest. Let them do the first move because they're out of range of us anyway. We only would succeed to move into their range and then they can start killing us.
If you can get them into range, and your bowyers, only the bowyers, because they have 2 attacks around, can take an attack against them.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah, let's
move
do that.
into range? Okay.
So what are we going first?
Okay. No, you're saying they go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
You saw my message, right, Mark?
No, I haven't. I'm very focused on this. Just say say it out loud, please.
Okay, I summoned an 8 hit dice and a 16 hit dice Earth Elemental.
Okay, got it.
Is that Conjure Lesser or Conjure Great Normal?
That's Conjure Normal. 2.
Oh, 2 of them?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Nice. I actually still need to roll for mine.
D100?
Yes. I'll roll that now. Hold on.
So this group rushes into about this position. Okay. Now at this point, they haven't finished their movement, but because you have the initiative, they are actually within range for an opportunity attack from your archers. A pass-through fire attack from your archers. So if you want, you can take a melee attack from, I believe we decided it was 4 figures who have bows on the walls. If you want. Do you want to, or do you want to save those attacks for later?
Gratis?
Our internet cut out. Who are you talking to?
Yeah. So the first group of Gith have come within missile range on the walls. If you want, your 4 archer figures on the walls can take shots against them.
Yes, absolutely. I would like that. Yep.
Okay. Right. So here's what you do: you roll 4d8 because they have attack dice 8, and 4 figures are attacking. Okay. So we got a 7, a 5, a 3, a total of 16. Okay. And I just need to get to this chart. What the hell is that?
Not great rolls. Not the worst either.
That's pretty good.
Pretty much dead average, actually, almost.
Yeah. Just let me make sure I'm reading this properly, because that's a great roll. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Where are we here? Excuse me. Yeah, here it is. 88. 8. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so here's how it goes. The 1 scores nothing. The 3 scores a hit. The 5 scores 2 hits. And the 7 scores 3 hits. So for a total of 6 hits in total. Okay? And each Gith can take... Excuse me. Each Gith can take 3 hits. So what this means... so I'm just ungrouping those. So each Gith can take 2 hits. So what this means is, as they come charging towards you, your archers open fire and fell 3 figures of the Gith. Their bodies pierced by arrows, hit the ground, and they're dead even before they come near to the walls. It's an opening salvo. The others... Yes, Arnold?
Sorry, when they're in that pyrotechnics radius, I'm going to activate pyrotechnics on the one that has the most.
So you're going to cast the spell, you mean?
You cast the pyrotechnics spell on the
so
northern one.
Yeah, spells come after movement. Because we're in battle system terms, the order that things happen in take a little differently.
Okay, no worries.
At this point, however, even though several of them have been felled, they get bunch their hind legs behind them, leap, and go hurtling into the air and over the stockade wall. Where I've already pre-calculated this. Another 2 of them are slain on landing by the sticks that you've left in the ground on the far side. Half of their number already felled by arrows and the properly prepared punjies. The remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 of them sail over the walls and land in the main courtyard, where battle will shortly be joined with the troops there. I'll get onto the other map with those in just a second. There are screams and yells from within the courtyard as they realize the Gith have breached the defenses very, very quickly.
But the spikes!
The spikes worked on 30 of them there.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Just for a moment, I'm moving the Gith over to another battle. A map just here. And I'll come back to them in a second.
So much for my pyrotechnics. Oh well, it was a nice idea.
Yeah. Well, did the ballista ever attack? Was that what the 48 was?
The ballista will come later in the round.
Right.
Excuse me. The Gith who've had their commander slain are attempting to rally themselves and get themselves back into order. They can't take any further movement. They have to make a rally check, which they do indeed pass. Where are we here? Excuse me. They one by one begin to shuffle themselves roughly back into order and trying to get themselves ready for a continuation of the hostilities. And that's the end of their movement phase. This group here likewise. What are we to there? That's only 140 to there. That's 100. Yeah, okay, they're coming over the wall. This group move at a dead run and leap, landing partly on the bodies of their crushed and fallen companions, straddling the spikes, and are over the wall moments later.
Do any of them die?
Exactly, yeah.
Just a second. I'm just ungrouping them over here. Calculated that. That's 2 of them. 1 and 2. They're dead. Okay. As I say, we'll go to that map in just a moment. As things stand, okay, you guys can now move. We'll deal with movement out here on the field of battle amongst any of those who are there. And this group, by the way, is no longer there. This guy is no longer there. And these guys are also over the wall. Okay? So, from you guys first. Any movement from you, and I'll go to your troops.
That's an insane amount of movement.
Yeah. Their opening combat leap is a full 9 squares.
Oh, God. Yeah, we were not ready. I should have prepared more defenses within the walls.
Well, we have some trees.
We have trees, and we have
elementals.
Guys.
We have a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah.
Ourselves. Yeah.
So any movement from the 2 in the tower, particularly?
I can throw down more bombs.
You could unleash a bomb at this point, yes.
I think I will.
Okay.
And I can throw it now. Yeah,
there's no need to roll for that. It drops down and it's the first line of troops there. There is an immediate detonation as bodies are blown into the air. It takes them out with surprising efficiency.
And actually, I'm going to... I'm surely able to see the Gith jumping over the stockade.
Yes.
So at this point, Darjay will turn to Senex.
They need us in there.
And he will, using his movement, he will try and get as far as possible across the battlefield.
Okay, so that's 18 squares.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm just doing something on another map roll here, real quick here.
Oh, I literally make it to just outside the stockade.
Okay, you go scampering across. That puts you basically that's at the edge of the ditch there, so you're actually in the ditch.
Yeah.
Back 1 square, you kind of come to a halt, skittering as the ditch drops away with all sorts of unpleasant-looking spikes underneath and within. Oh, okay. Right, guys, I'm going to pull you over to the close-up map of the temple area here.
Senex is doing something or not?
Yeah.
Senex, sorry, were you moving?
No, I was up the top of the tower, yeah?
Yeah, were you moving?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to shout to the Gith. You don't have to be on me, that's fine. I'll shout to the Gith. Come and get me, scum, and I'm going to fire, obviously up the top of the tower, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm going to fire down a manipulated kinetic blast.
Ooh. And that will almost certainly take out a single figure.
That it will be 39 damage.
Okay. That blows out the bodies of the next bunch of Gith.
So that's like 10 of them, yeah?
Nearest the tower, yeah, that's absolutely.
And I'm like encouraging them to come to me. I'm standing there like that with my arms open wide.
Let me just go back to the other map real quick and I'll just kill them for you off camera. This little dude here, yeah, bye, die. Their bodies flow, pinwheeling left and right in a gory display of dismembered Gith parts.
So there's one of them gone, there's like 10 of them, yeah?
Yeah. So there's, Okay, so in here you can see how the Gith have landed on the inside of the wall. The northern group are somewhat disarrayed. The southern group have come in a fairly tight area of discipline. You guys can move your groups into position around here as well. You have a movement range of 6 squares per figure if you want to take combat actions with them, plus whatever you guys want to do as well. We're not doing any attacks here at the moment. We're just focusing on movement real quick. Just give me some orders for the actual. You can see the 4 Calvorix troops at the front. Do you want to tighten them up, bring them into some kind of formation? Do you want to do anything with the Tenpug band troops who are taking up positions to the north and south within the stockade wall? How do you want to handle that?
So we have these elementals. I would ideally like those to be in front of the troops, like for them to contend with those first. Those seem like they'd be the biggest hurdle for the Gith, to be honest, rather than just using my guys as meat shields before they reach the actual elementals.
Yeah.
So those,
okay.
Just so you know, those flame-looking ones are actually the trees. The ones on the water
Even
elementals.
So,
yeah.
Those are going to
wade
my
into
thought in regards to elementals being the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
So pull the Calvorix troops back into a line here.
Yeah,
advance the elementals to there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And send in the trees.
Do they move? I'm not sure they move. Do they?
Yeah, they're tree ants. They're like fully.
I'm not sure they are fully mobile. Please double check that.
I will.
It says they're like tree ants, but I'm not sure they're actually mobile as them. They might be.
Oh.
And what about the Tenpug troop guys?
Let's see. Tenpug troop. Okay.
They're the guys in the.
Yeah, no, I see you. I see.
The hapless looking fellows.
Yeah. If I'm not putting elementals in front of them, then
the live oak spell triggers the tree into animating as a tree ant of equivalent size.
Okay, no problem. Then they're mobile. Yeah.
Would Scathis be better served to keep helping the ballista crews, or should he jump down and start helping these guys fight?
Probably helping them fight.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try and support the Tenpug. Say what? What was that, Arnott? Did you say something?
No, I said like lead by killing.
Absolutely, that's what Scathis does best.
Yes.
Is just lead by example.
Yes.
Bloody example. Yeah, I'm gonna go try and help the 10 pug guys on that side with the.
Okay, good. So we're all happy with that. We're all happy with our movement right now, then.
Yeah, I have a question because it's so different the sequence of events. What Zuxis normally would do now was be hide in shadow, or would be shoot the Gith leader with the poison bolt, and then hide in shadows, and then command her two earth elementals to go underground and start grabbing Gith and dragging them underground.
So she can absolutely do that. Okay, remember, I said that there's during the initial movement phase, there is a missile phase also, right? And only those with 2 attacks around can attack later. Yeah. If you take your shot now, then that's your shot now.
Okay. Totally. So this is my sequence that I was planning to do. So
absolutely, totally.
Am I able to also get myself into the stockade?
So no, you used a full movement to get yourself right across there.
Right. So I need to wait until next round now.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No problem.
Too exhausted. Yeah.
Even with the extra movement.
Yes. Why don't you make me an attack roll there? Zuxis.
Okay, for the bolt, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a sec. Where's my character sheet? Thank you very much. There we go. Weapons, heavy crossbow, hit.
I'm assuming these squares are 10 feet.
Oh, look at that! Beautiful.
Nice.
These squares are 10 yards again.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of properly zoomed in now on the temple part. So does he have to save against poison?
Yes.
I'm going to spend the d20.
Okay.
27.
Sorry, move myself on a little
bit. He dies. I'm not wasting it. A 3 and a 5. I hear you, dice gods. I hear you. And their will shall be done. Is this death poison, or is it D4 damage only? Maybe.
No. You wish. No.
Go on away with you. No, okay, yeah, he dies.
We would like to trigger that morale thingy.
Yes, morale check for these guys right away as their commander is slain outright in front of them. And who's this? Well, Clannis, this is his hand, okay.
Yeah.
Their morale's only 11 now. They are going to fight. They retain their discipline. They've been told to expect this.
Okay. Then I'm going to hide in shadows now.
Yeah, give me a roll for that.
And now the earth elementals go forward?
They're going to be underground, so I'm just going to put them like over here. They're not actually outside the stockade there, but that's just so I remember where they are. They disappear into the ground, melding with the earth and begin to burrow their way predatorially toward their targets.
Yeah.
You look stronger. The clan hand or the clan runes?
In fighting ability?
Yeah.
The rune are probably stronger. They have better armor. Slightly heavier armor.
Can I try and shoot at the runes?
Yes, you can actually. Yeah. Now, so normal D&D combat rounds are a minute long. Here they really expanded out to like 10 minutes. So we're really abstracting a number of attacks here. So Siora, to launch an attack against them, you won't just be pinging one individual figure. This is going to be you moving around the battlefield as they have come over the wall, taking shots at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And in your case, I want you to roll me a single D8. The attack is, they land automatically. And what did you get there? A 1. Okay.
Is that bad? Because I have a D6 I can spend.
I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Yeah.
That's a 5 total.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you deal damage to several of them, felling several, slaying several of their of their members, and that is tracked as the entire unit taking a hit. So that's roughly equivalent of you having killed 5 people there.
Nice.
Sniping from the course of the around the edge of the temple, hiding behind the wood pile, popping up, disappearing behind the pillars, and so on and so forth. Nicely done.
With this knowledge, I'm sorry, could I just real quick position myself back over there to fight Rune, actually? Because if they're the bigger problem.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I'm doing instead. Sorry about that.
No problem at all. Into melee. Good. And was that you hiding there, Panda?
Sir.
Yeah. Good. Okay, right. Okay, any spells that are going off?
Yeah, do we have 10 rounds worth of spells?
No, the combat system is abstracted down to I'd like to cast 10 blade barriers, please.
There's sad face.
I've already done mine though, haven't I?
Goodness.
This is a new rounding.
Oh, it's a new round.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the gift didn't come towards me then. I will do another kinetic blast at him.
Oh, sorry. No, you're quite rightly. You have you have done your thing this round. Yeah, it was the blast. Yeah, my mistake. Oh no, what are you doing, if anything?
Yeah, I am going to. Can I cast a blade barrier in a straight line?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to cast a blade barrier. And I'm going to cast it in and hit as many of them as possible. It covers an area of effect. Sorry, it's
don't look a Gith horse in the mouth.
I'm not looking at Gith horse in the mouth. I'm looking at the spell description.
Diamond Damsel.
Oh, sorry. So it's a 5 to 60 feet square.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people I can capture in that, because the barrier can cover an area as small as 5 feet square as well as large as 60 feet square. So
60 feet is going to be divided by 320 yards, so two squares.
2 squares. Okay. Yep. Well, I'm going to. Can I do? There's no way I can catch more than. No. Okay. All right. I'll just hit the tough guys, the clan Rune.
Yep.
I'll put the blade barrier on top of this guy and on top of this guy.
Got it.
So in a straight line, and it does.
Right. So first off, that kills them. They're not rolling any dice.
Okay.
They are just quite simply flensed by this whirling explosion of steel that erupts into the air, tearing their bodies into savage rips of mincemeat. And I'm trying to draw one on the map, but it's not letting me do it for some reason.
And this is going to last for 3 rounds per level, so 33 rounds. In other words, half an hour at least.
Okay, right, well, it's there now. Okay? That little purple line there is a blade barrier that's a purple line of death. Don't go near that, guys. It'll fuck you up.
No tocas la blade barrier.
Yeah, okay. So although this is not enough to cause a morale check, it's very closely nearly that. The Gith who've leapt over the wall are very, very much rethinking their life decisions and wondering where their commander is, and most of their companions, well, I mean, okay, they know where they are. They're here and there and there. Oh, there's someone new there as well. Okay, so any more spells, or are we good? Right, melee. Here's how melee works. We just basically... Yes.
No. Missiles, that also counts as throwing things, right?
But you did your bombs already.
Is this not another round still?
No, we're still in the same round.
Fucking hell, okay.
Yeah, mass battles. They're not fast. Okay, so melee is real simple. You just decide which groups of soldiers are going to attack which other groups of soldiers, and we do the dice roll and any armor soaking if necessary. Okay, so let's start with the elementals, I suppose.
All right, so my water elemental is going to attack this dude over here.
Yeah.
And then the other one is going to attack the guy right in front of him, presumably.
Yep.
And that's my elementals.
Okay, give me a D10 for the elemental attack, please.
2.
Okay, that'll be a single hit. And because one of them has already been damaged, they've already taken a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's enough to kill him. The fact that you're attacking him over here, we just take it from the figure over there, and because the groups are moving around and are assumed to be reinforcing themselves, as some fall, others will move into the breach, right?
Okay.
That's how it abstracts it. But yes, you and Sura combined now have taken down over half of the group who've fallen in. She moving with sniper fire amongst them, the blade barrier, and then the water elemental takes down another group, just surges in, hammers half a dozen of them to death with great pummels of its great watery arms, and that prompts a morale check straight away. Okay, that is a pass. These two try and pull themselves back into tight formation to hold the line, hoping that some of their companions will be on hand soon to help them out. Anything from the other elemental?
Yeah, the one below is also going to do attack.
Yep. Roll again.
Guy in front of him.
D10.
Ooh.
9. No, 10.
Whoa. Okay, it's surges in amongst them like a whirlpool of fury. That's 3 hits in total. Okay, now this one, this amount the Gith can actually try and soak with their armor. The armor rating of which was this? Did I say the hand? Yeah. So their armor rating is 9. They get to roll a single D10 to try and soak that, and they have to roll a 10. So no. Yeah. So we'll take this guy.
So
here.
does that effectively give Arn out of 7? Then is that what you're saying? Is that how it works?
It's not quite working that way. No, it's a curve.
Oh, okay.
But however, the rampant flood of the water elemental takes down easily a dozen more Gith, surging between them, picking their bodies up and throwing them around like rag dolls. Very, very nicely done.
So there's another one that loses 1 point as well?
No, he took away one of the stacks.
Yeah, well, he did 3 damage, that's why I was asking.
That one also is on...
see? Yeah.
Goes to half. Yeah, have to keep track of it.
I don't know how many points does each stack have?
Each figure has two hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them are stronger, some of them are weaker, but these ones only have 2.
And then I guess the trees will do the same thing. They're just going to wade in and...
Yeah, okay, so move the trees in.
And then this guy's going to go up here through he's going to push his way through the friendly troops and then kind of go around the blade barrier and hit these guys.
And hit them. Good. Okay, so what I want you to do here now is roll me 3d12.
11.
Okay, and that 8, that's 1 hit, and the 8 is going to be... Right, these two together combined hammer into the Gith and bring them down even further. He can easily move in to close the gap. Up here on this side, the clan Rune backed into a corner, managed to hold their ground against the Treant, blocking its blows, huddling under their shields, pulling themselves down behind their carapaces, and suffer no losses.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
My 2 elementals, I'm presuming?
Yeah. And for them, can you roll me 2d10, please?
Separately? Well, here's 1.
Just together, 2d10.
Oh, no, this is 1, and I already had that one lined up. There we go. So 7 and 8.
2, 4 in total. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, emerging from below the ground, the Gith are going to make, that's 2 of them. They're going to get to roll a couple of soak rolls here as the ground opens up. Oh, one of them survives. Okay, nicely done. And one of the units manages to catch the attack from below just in time. They go scuttling back, but half of their companions are not so quick enough and are pulled down into grisly deaths as the elementals drag them beneath the surface of the sand and crush the life from them. Very cool.
That's effective.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't have any of the human troops in. We've got 1 there. The Tempug guy there. They're going to. What are they on? 8. Yeah. Okay. They have a valiant strike.
6.
Yes. Okay. Good. Against the Gith who failed. What was that? 2 there. Yeah. And at the very edge of battle fell another group of the Gith. Pushing themselves into a victorious position.
Am I just going to jump down here and then all of these guys are already dead before I've killed anyone?
Just don't jump into the blade barrier.
So before the Gith get an attack, then yes, Scath is I think the only person left up here who hasn't taken any attacks is you. Siora is allowed to take some bow shots again very, very shortly. Do you want to try and make a leap across the blade barrier there to get into melee with?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, I want.
I'll do it. I'll look cool. It'll inspire everyone, or I'll die.
Awesome.
We'll see.
Yeah.
He's going to leap over the blade barrier?
He's going to leap over the blade barrier, yeah.
Oh my god.
All of Brom's pictures of fighters.
So athletics, I for some reason I'm still not proficient in athletics. I need to fix that.
Do you have acrobatics?
Acrobatics? No,
Here's
I don't.
Thought. You can just walk around.
Oh, we don't need that kind of negativity around here.
Is that what heroes would do?
Yeah.
Brendy, you don't listen to that kind of hateful talk, okay?
All right, if I'm not proficient in anything,
can I make the sound effect? It goes.
Roll your strength check at a -4, and you'll be fine. You're only going to get a 15 or lower. It'll be fine. There we go. Yes, you sail nimbly over the air through over the top of the blade barrier.
Can it be in slow motion and Scathis?
Yeah, exactly.
Lifts the thick in, gives him a thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then you can position yourself just up close, like about here, I guess.
That's hilarious.
Okay. You roll.
No. You don't want to stand in the blade barrier.
We know he's not there. It's fine. Yeah. You roll a D8 and a D12 and add them together because you're so utterly badass.
You get another D10 for saying I'm the splicer.
Technically speaking, you should get a bonus for the high ground too.
And one for the moral high ground.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. 9, 10, 11. So that's 2 hits and another hit. Okay, those poor guys. He gets to roll his soak roll against that. What did he get? A 7, and his armor rating is 8. Too bad. Combat dominance in effect. Scathis quite simply sails through the air, lands on the ground, and begins to unleash murderous slaughter upon the Gith, wading through their ranks.
I forgot I have combat dominance.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't have enough lower level enemies that I'm slaughtering for it to come into effect. But
yeah, you absolutely. I mean, this guy would rout and be in shaking formation if he had a formation to be in. Caught between the Treant and a murderous Surin who has just mowed his way through half of the surrounding troops. That a lone Gith unit is going to make an attack in response. Its attack dice is 8. It gets to roll a single D8. That's 1 hit, which the Treant is easily going to soak. Yeah, they flail against the heavy wooden attacks, but are unable to make it land. Over here, this Gith likewise makes a valiant attack back against the trees that are attacking it. Oh, hey, look at that. That's not bad. The Treant's armor rating is sufficient. One of the Treants...
AC 20, I think.
Yeah, one of the Treants is quite sorely injured by this furious flurry of attacks, but no losses are suffered.
I'm very sorry to interrupt also, but I've just noticed that Darjay is only on 54 health points.
We'll assume that's maximum.
Yes, thank you.
You can adjust that. Okay, D10 for a new round, please.
Jay,
you are she
who will roll the initiative.
Yes.
5.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Good. That's good.
The DM rolls.
Okay.
3.
Oh.
Okay, I go.
And you're going first? You're choosing to go first?
I'm choosing to go
you
first,
sure?
yes.
Are you...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So these Gith here immediately are running away. They're going to leap out and over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If they're running away, can I get an attack?
Any figure in base-to-base contact with them as they were fleeing, as they leap away, gets to make an attack.
This guy here, on the bottom, so... I would be close enough to intercept, no?
No, so basically that's going to be Scathis and the elementals here. You can both make an attack as a D12 plus D8 if you want, as they turn to make a routing flee from around you.
So you said I could attack as well?
Yeah, you can maybe roll me d12 plus d8.
I can't fire another bomb missile at them.
Not as part of this. Oh, those are terrible scatters. They catch you unawares and go sailing away.
Wait. The tree ant gets to...
Yes, it does.
And that's a d12, right?
It's a d12 for the tree ant.
7.
Ooh, 7. Nievin, nicely, yes. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits unless that Gith soaks. So it better soak or it's going to die.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It soaks! Huzzah! The Gith managed to get away. They are injured, however, having taken a single hit off that. Well done them, though. And they scatter them, landing on the dunes and go running for what they hope is safety. Over here, likewise, I don't think this one's going to get away. They've only got 2 hits.
Literally 6 people attacking it.
6 people. Let's rule in this for the sake of time saving that they managed to launch. A few of them get over the wall because when an entire unit is wiped out, 2 or 3 are assumed to be able to escape. So 1 or 2 stragglers manage to flee over the wall onto the sand, but the remainder of Clan Hand is indeed slaughtered in the ensuing rout. Let's just go back over here real quick.
I can't believe that worked so well.
That was an incredible work of tactics put together there, guys. Well done. Okay. This group.
Sorry, I'm not able to attack them then?
No, it's Mark's go, Karen.
Is there leaving?
They have initiative. And correct, yes, you're not in base-to-base contact with them, so you don't get an attack of opportunity with them as they flee.
It's just not fair.
It's not fair, but I don't care. I'm that kind of DM.
He doesn't care.
So,
he's just making up
you'll get your comeuppance in when it's our turn, right?
there are some uppance is about to come. Yes, in a very serious way. I
don't know if I need to know that.
You need to know it. You want to know it. You know you do. Right. So this one dude has leapt out. He's over here now. Darjo, you can see him there. Right. This group of Gith position themselves, get their these ones over here, get their spears ready, and they launch an assault against the tower where they think they can spot Senex hiding in amongst the...
I'm not hiding, I'm doing this. I'm standing there at the top.
Their attack dice is 8, and there are 6 of them, so I'm rolling 68. What do we got there? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at a single hit. Oh no, those 2s and 3s are all zeros, so only the 5 is a single hit. Okay, roll me a d10, please, Lee.
I do have inertia barrier.
Ah, okay, fine. Then none of the arrows land. They thud against you. They get shout and yell. They take no movement, however. That's the first of their attacks. There is movement coming from another direction, however. You hear coming from the north, and you're the first to catch sight of them, Senex, a low swarm of airborne creatures. As they draw nearer, you see they are nothing less than Jalath Gak, a type of massive wasp. And this particular set of Jalath Gak, if you zoom in real close on that token, you'll see I've badly photoshopped Gith riding them. So I make about 80 of them swooping in over. Yeah, you can see everybody with Gith face on them.
Okay. They have an air force?
Yeah, they got an air force.
Jeez.
Low and fast over the sand, and you can see the riders beginning
the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Readying some kind of aerial bombardment here. But let's just quickly look at their movement speed. It's 18. Can they reach the stockade with 18? They cannot. No. Too bad. Okay, so they're going to come to right here, and they're hovering. I'm going to say 200 feet in the air. Make a note of that. Okay, that's their movement over. Any movement for you guys?
I will use my movement instead to summon an air elemental beast.
So that's going to be a spell.
Oh, that's a spell. From the ring, I mean, eh?
Yeah, it's still a spell.
Is there any movement?
No, okay, but
no movement.
Okay.
Because they shot their arrows as well, but I thought then you can actually substitute that for movement.
They didn't get their attack last round, that's why.
Ah, okay.
If they're in position to take a missile attack against targets, they can, but only make 2 of them if they have bows, which these guys do.
Understand, yeah.
It's the reason why bows have a rate of 2 per 1 in D&D, and that's where this comes from.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that bows can make split fire. Okay, right. So spells actually, yes, and none of them is casting spells. So you're using yours to activate the ring to summon an air elemental beast.
Yeah, and then stick it on them because he can fly.
Yep. Okay. That thing will it begins to across the plane of barriers from the elemental plane of air. And they appear like a weird giant floating skull with wings. Actually, these things.
Yeah, they're invisible, and when they attack, they become visible, right?
Yeah, really unpleasant.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nobody in melee range at present, so unless you guys want to move outside the stockade, we're going to go to another round.
Can I do
Darjay, I haven't had any actions from Darjay or Senex.
I want to shoot.
So you want to shoot? Go
I've
ahead.
been wanting to shoot, please. Thank you.
Let the little fella shoot.
I was waiting for you to say, are there any missile attacks? And you
Are there
didn't.
any missile attacks?
Thank you. Yes, there are. I want to attach another bomb to an arrow and take out this running group.
They're already badly injured.
Yes, that's why I take
survivors.
them out.
Yes, there's no roll needed for that. You come streaking across the dunes behind them. You move at twice their speed, and there is a nicely arced arrow through the air. The bomb lands in the middle. At this point, probably someone films the explosion from 3 different angles, so you get to see the bodies flying here and there, and just everywhere, scattering down all around the sand. Nicely done, indeed. No survivors.
Mark, I'm going to cast an insect plague.
Yep.
I'm going to send it reeling towards the towards that swooping lot.
Okay. Do you have the insect plague? How big an area does it cover?
An area effect was 180 feet by 60-foot cloud.
Big.
180 feet by 60 foot, so that's 20 yards by 60 yards, 2 by 6.
So all creatures with 2 or fewer hit dice will automatically move at their fastest possible speed in a random direction until they're more than 240 yards away from the insects. Creatures with fewer than 5 hit dice must check morale. Failure means that they run as described above. Creatures, regardless of armor class, sustain 1 point of damage each round they remain within due to the bites and stings of the insects. Invisibility is no protection.
Okay.
They obscure vision, limiting it to 10 feet, and spellcasting within the cloud is impossible.
2 by 6.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to last for 22 rounds.
Okay, I need to look that up real quick because there's a
It's on page 409 in the Dark Sun manual.
Thanks. Insect plague, blur, huge. Yeah. Immobile. Okay, that's the thing I wanted. Range 12 squares. Okay, and 200 feet in the air is 6 squares.
It has a range. The range is 120 yards, so that's where they'll start, and presumably they'll move towards.
Yeah. 12 squares. Yeah. Okay, so they're within range, and you summon it directly on them, correct?
Yes. So it's just to annoy them.
Okay. Yeah. They don't like that at all. Nicely done. The insects.
It affects their morale, and that's why
from the
I
ground
like
and go swarming upward, and engulf the area around the flying Jarth Gax and the Gith on top of them. You can hear their shouts and yells, and the wing beats of the Jarth Gax rise, really angry, high pitched, irritated,
a wasp off.
Irritated, haunted sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let them come down and land and attack us, and then we can,
Can I do a spell still?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Looking at those flying beasts, I will aim a manipulated kinetic blast at the winged beasts.
What's the range on that?
Oh, mate. I'm so glad you asked. It is 283 yards.
So 23 squares. Okay.
That should be more than enough, yeah?
Yep.
Kinetic blast for 42 damage. Just do a manipulation. 1 second. Yep. 42 damage.
Okay. Nice. That will take out one figure from the Air Force.
So it's like 10. Oh, okay, so it'd be the 10 wasps and the 10.
Yeah, and the gith on them. Yes, their bodies spatter the ground.
And then I looked at the gith below. Did you see that? Still try to entice them.
Okay. Any melee? You guys are just hunkering down in the fort still, I think. Haven't you managed to clear out the gith who made it over the walls in the first attack?
Yeah, in one round, mind you.
Yeah, it was outrageous. Outrageous.
Crazy. I thought we were screwed, but apparently not.
You guys have planned it and put it together really, really well. Very, very good.
Yeah, can I get back up there and start directing ballista crews? I don't think they've done anything yet, and
absolutely,
like to shoot
there's nothing for them to shoot at. Yes, and so now that would be this round. So you can turn like to halt at, start freaking shooting.
Yeah, because I know he's directing it. Well, he's at least one crew, but I think I have the ability to also help.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You can command them to, and those gith out on the field are in range as well.
Okay, excellent.
And
so
the
ballistas, the archers could. They're unlikely to be able to kill those gith at this range.
But they can shoot the ones on the field, right? Or not?
That's what I mean.
Oh, sorry.
Their attack dice will be halved at that range.
And they can't shoot the aerial ones.
The ballistas, however, have attack dice 12. And you could launch 3d12 up against the aerial ones or the ones out on the field.
Okay.
For example, focus.
So my medium ballistae, I would like to shoot at the wasp riders with. What are they called? Jalathgak. And then could the light ballista actually reach out to those clan eye guys, or are they too far?
No, they're within range, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to pick off some of those guys.
All right, so give me a d12. So one of them is shooting at the flying ones, and the other two is shooting at the infantry. Do I understand that correctly?
Yeah. No. I believe I had two of the slightly heavier, the medium ones. Those will be shooting at the flying guys. Yeah.
Okay, so roll 2d12 for those first.
All right.
Ooh, okay, so those both deal a total of 2 hits. And these guys have armor rating 6. They're heavily armored. That's a fail. And that's a pass. Okay, so the ballista bolt wings through the cloud of Jalathgak, and you can see it puncturing wings here and there, glancing off and fracturing Kite in there. And actually, at the very end of it, catches one lone gith at the back, and he goes plummeting off his saddle. But no serious casualties from that. And you can roll me if you want to launch a light bolt. It's a D10 out at the gith of Clan Eye.
Actually, the medium ballistae were so ineffective against the flying guys. Can I actually just try and aim the light ballista at those two? See if I can get anything off of that.
Yeah, sure. That's a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have some shit rolls there. 6. That's 2 hits right there. That's the threshold. 6 is there. So we've got a single roll.
All right.
That is not enough. Where are we? He was down to 3. Yeah, okay. These figures have 4 hits each, by the way. They're heavy Air Force. But nevertheless, you are beginning to knock their numbers out of the sky with ballista bolt after ballista bolt after ballista bolt as they come swooping in, trying to dodge and dive between them, trying to spin their Jalathgak as the great lengths of steel-shod Agafari hurtle upwards, taking out their companions from saddle to left and right.
All right. And just real quick, my crossbow units, would they be able to shoot from this range?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just quickly check the range there.
But they would get an opportunity if they would come into range, right? If those Jalathgak would come into range, they would get an opportunity and they would be better at hitting them.
Yeah, next round if they during the move phase, if you wait next round for them to kind of sweep over, you'll be able to take a pass-through attack against them. Yeah.
All right, I'll wait for that then.
Okay, right.
I'll
so
tell
then
them
let's
to hold.
Right. So hold tense, unless anyone else has any action. Siora, Suxis.
I cast a spell, so I don't have an action, right?
Yeah. I don't know if my arrows would reach that far away. That's so far. Like, I don't know if there's anything I can really
you would
do.
reach, but it'd be at a penalty, and you're unlikely to get through their armor at this range.
Yeah, I think. Is it possible to Are there any troops that I can try and help, or any kind of like our ballistas secure that, or do anything like that will help until they move closer towards us?
Yeah, okay. So you work your way through the troops, make sure they're all kind of getting fresh water. And it's the same as you're going up to the ballista troops. That just because of the way the sun has come over the horizon, you catch sight of the dust cloud off toward the north and the west. You realize that Suxis's reinforcements are here already.
Oh, that's good.
No. It's not.
Your reinforcements? That sounds good.
No, it's the reinforcements of the Gith.
Oh, when you said Zuxis's reinforcements, I was like, that sounds amazing.
The ones that Zuxis saw.
Wonderful.
Yeah, not his friends.
No, it's not good.
Okay, great, wonderful.
Whoa.
We hate this, actually. Let's, oh gosh. I try and, like, seeing this coming, I try and hide my worry and just be like, alright, we've got more coming in, like, you know, just kind of directing them, I'm not a commander or anything like that, but giving the best that I can do to try and help direct people and prepare them without getting scared off or anything like that.
People are scared almost immediately. The realization that a larger force of Gith is on its way sends panic right through the troops. Brandy, I am going to need you to make me a morale check for your men, please, 2d10.
While you're doing that,
okay.
Well, I don't know if I want to thank Grim or curse him, but Grim, thank you very much. You've just gifted the DM a D20, as I believe you're the only one that hasn't got 2, Mark.
Sorry, I keep muting because my dog's yelling. Yes, I only have 1 here, so thank you so much, Grim.
And Siora gets a D6 back. Thank you very much, Grim.
Thank you!
That was only an 11 on morale.
Yeah, you want to roll under your morale, so that's good.
All right, good.
Low is good.
I don't suppose an inspiring speech would help if I were able to improvise something.
Oh, I was muted. I was just yelling at you guys for a lot of initiative.
Yeah, I could see you, and I just thought, I'll let him figure it out.
Motherfuckers.
Got a 6.
By 1 point, yeah. Okay, go ahead then. Right, so yeah, are you guys going to take any movement?
What is, missile range for me?
Against who? It's like 24 squares.
Okay, okay, never mind then.
You can basically hit.
I'm gonna come back over this way. Here. On the other side of this bonfire to try and help Senex deal with this group.
Okay, nice. Good.
I would like to send my earth elementals through the ground to them to help them as well. Is that possible?
What's the movement rate of those?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay, we'll say it's 12 for now.
Yeah.
That's about there.
Okay.
Okay, good. So they disappear into the ground and go surging off after Darjay. Cool. Okay. No other movement? Good.
No.
Okay. I'm going to move your insect cloud out of the way on that because it's stopping me from selecting them. But they do take movement.
They're just going to follow them, basically.
Yeah. And they come sweeping in. I'm moving them to here, but they're actually over the top of the temple. And again, they drop down to about 120 feet. And then the Gith, you can see them, they start hurtling. Well, you can tell from the sparkling fuses that are attached to them that they must be alchemical weaponry of some kind.
Does my let's say earth element, air elemental or beast get an attack of opportunity because it was next to them?
You can have attack of opportunity against one of the 65 creatures there, I suppose. Go ahead, draw me a D8.
Yes.
So no, that's not going to deal any hits. He manages to swipe buffets. Some of them are loose in their saddle, but they continue into position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
May I try and fire at them?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yes.
Well, we've got crossbowmen firing and all, haven't we?
Yeah, I was about to say my crossbow.
We held our crossbow guys in.
Yep. Sura, likewise, only a 3. Your arrows hurtle skyward, ricocheting off the heavy armor of the aerial assault units.
I have a D6 I can spend.
Yes. Good one.
Yeah, sure. Brings
So
it up to
6 total.
2.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can actually see as the arrows start to fly, the Gith pull themselves into their saddles as the arrows just kind of now ricochet off the Titan to either side. Well trained. Of your crossbowyers, you can make that's a 4d8, please. So the archers, sorry. No, a 2, a 3, and a 3. Okay, 3d10 then. Soaks 1, so that's 3 in total. That's gonna does take out finally that set of injured ones there. All the various small attacks that have been adding up over the last as they come sweeping in arrows and ballista bolts and crossbow bolts, what have you, finally managed to lower their numbers. So they're only going to be where are we here? They're going to be rolling 6d12 as they unleash their aerial assault of alchemically enhanced weaponry from above. Okay, that's an 8, a 10, and a 12 I see there. All the other ones won't be scoring. Oh, there's a 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. 10 hits in total.
Yikes.
Look at all those ones. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't see a single armor roll there. And we will apply this, shall we, evenly across the board. I said 10 there. So 5. That's going to be... Lose one of those.
How many men did I just lose?
I'm just counting. Okay. Around you, the devastation is horrendous as the Jalathgak drop fast and low. The Gith are hurling smoking pots of some kind of alchemical design, and they drop in and amongst the troops of House Calvorix and of Tempug's band. Bodies fly, limbs severed, innards ruptured, devastation wrought around you, black explosions across the sand. You count a dozen of your own men, a whole unit, and perhaps 2, maybe 3 times that many of Tempug's band, perhaps 25 of them, bodies just littered, just utter devastation, smoke and ruin. The Jalathak rise, veering around. You can already see the Gith on this in the saddles, striking the fuses of the second volley. Okay. Any missile fire or movement from you guys at this point?
How would that work? I would like to transform into something.
That'll work as a spell.
And then can I still move?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Anything else for anyone?
I would like to use my last bomb if I can.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to use it to attack the aerial fleet because I think that will be better. Do more damage.
How are you going to get up to them? They're at about, as I said, about 100 feet above the ground right now.
I'm going to use an arrow.
Oh, you touch it with an arrow? Yeah, okay, great, good. Nice.
Should I roll to hit?
Yeah, give me a roll to hit on that one because it's a difficult shot. You need 15 or higher. There we go. Okay, it sails beautifully skyward. We'll take the injured one, shall we? And blow him the fuck out of the sky as the arrow nicely connects. And there's a wonderful moment where one of its gossamer wings just goes in front of the sun, streaked with blood, almost like stained glass, and then smashes to the ground. Excellent move. Anything from anyone else?
The movement of my Earth Elemental still continues now, right?
Yes.
So they actually are now at underneath the guys, and they start pulling them down.
No, that's their full. They had their full movement to get to their last round.
Oh, I thought it was this round.
Sorry, that's what I mean. This round, yes. That is their full move to their. That's
okay,
the 12.
It's already done. I thought it was the previous round.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
go ahead, Sam.
Mark, I'm going to borrow a phrase from my wife here. Guys, hear me out. Would it be so listen, would it be possible at all, how much weight can you put on, like, if you were to attach something to a projectile, like say one of those medium, like those big ballista bolts, how much weight could you put on it reliably and still have it fire?
You want to shoot yourself against them or not?
I do. That is what I want to do.
You should have done a catapult.
I'm not sure that you would need to be riding the ballista bolt. I think you just need to be in position with the giant strap behind you against your butt, and then when it gets released, that will propel you forward as if you were the ballista bolt.
Yeah.
Or you can have one of the tree ants throw you.
I could have Fen throw me.
A ballista bolt will have the desired. I presume you want to get airborne. Is that it?
What if you miss?
I want to get.
You just go sailing through the air.
Oh no! I've told you already. This kind of negative talk has got to stop.
I want to hijack one of these wasps. I'm going to be real with you. That's
let him hijack
that
his
is
wasp.
my ultimate plan.
Dude, I have no.
It's Christmas.
No, yeah, dude, do it.
I want a wasp for Quizmas. But yeah, I want to see if I can do this. I think my guys need some inspiration, and the groin splicer needs to do something insane.
Yes.
So Scathis can't believe he's suggesting this as he goes up to Fen and says, "Fen,
yes,
hear me out.
Toss me."
You only get about halfway through explaining it, and Fen's already picking you up. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Sit here.
Yeah, he's like gesturing toward them with the sword. Can you shoot me into them?
Yes.
Get me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
Exactly. See, this is the downside of gaining the bravery ability at high level, is your character is no longer reasonably afraid of insane things.
Yeah.
Never mind actual fear effects. But okay, sure.
So yeah.
So I think what Fenn's like 8th level plus 6. So armor class. I'm gonna say a 9 or higher will allow you to hit a Jarath Gak on a D20 roll. You can roll it. I don't want to be responsible for this.
All right, so just a pure D20, 9 or higher, right?
No, I think a 9 or higher will by my record.
Modifiers or anything?
That's including the modifiers. It would be normally it's like a 15 for their armor class, but I'm adding in Fenn's.
Use a D20.
I have D20s. I'm gonna spend.
Wait! I've got a D6. Take that.
Ooh, I can use your D6.
D6 is all it's needed.
Thanks to
To
Grim.
turn that 8 into a 9. Oh, wonderfully. Okay, you slam full force into one of the Gith airborne aboard the Jarath Gak. He gives a horrified scream, and I presume you use one or more attacks to eviscerate him in his saddle, and the poor guy only has 15 hit points. I don't think we need to dwell on that. Yes. Then it's a matter of what do all these straps do. As the Jarath Gak is still in formation, banking around with its companions, you see from side to side the other Gith in the formation looking, realizing that actually Dugo has been ejected from his saddle, and
Dugo?
shit. It's the fucking Surin.
Just quickly, thank you for the raid, Phantom. Much appreciated.
Greetings. Right. So, Darjay, you have killed several with an airborne bomb. As the smoke from that has barely cleared, Scathis appears in the saddle of another amongst all the other Jarath Gak. I've sort of lost track a bit of what's going on, to be honest. Senex, you haven't acted this round, have you?
No, not yet. No.
I believe we're past the movement phase into the spell phase now, so...
Yeah.
Okay, the archers did already shoot, right?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then spell phase. Yeah, I have my action already announced.
Well, and that was
Transforming.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so you transform into a what?
A big ass rock.
No, rock. Yeah, rock and roll. Okay, feathers sprout, beak extends, legs become kind of like chickens, but huge and muscular around the thighs, and indeed, in the courtyard of Tempug's temple, a rock comes into being. House Calvoric's troops and Tempug's band alike step back in awe. They cannot believe how much awesome they have seen. They've seen a Jazal blow things up from the ground. They've seen their commander become airborne, and now he's riding a wasp. And if that weren't enough, there's a giant fucking chicken in here with us too. Pretty amazing. Senex and Thicket, is there anything from you guys?
He's going to fly up as soon as I get that opportunity.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Move
yourself to where you need to be. Those they're more or less in the right place there, the Jarath Gak. So if you want to put yourself near them, go ahead, Carl. Oh no, sorry, what was that?
Okay, I am. A quick question: can I cast spells while in animal form or not?
No. That way, 3rd edition madness lies.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, well.
How far above us are they?
Grim.
Are they less than 20?
Cheers, Grim. Thank you so much.
20 yards is then no. That's not. That's out of range. Bang. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hold. I'm trying to.
Okay, Senex.
I'm going to manipulate a kinetic blast again at the wasps.
With the wasps this time.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I did it last time as well. So.
Yep.
Oh, that's better.
Damage is that, please?
41 damage.
41. That's enough. Yes, that will blow another little squadron out of the air. Their numbers sorely depleted. Thankfully, it's not one of the ones that Scathers was riding, so...
No, I can see Scathers, and I'm cheering him on.
Yeah, good, cool. Okay. Yeah, nice. Good. So, is there anything then from Thicket, or are we moving on to... I think there's any melee, is there? Yes, there is melee. Those guys are going to charge out the tower and try and kill Senex.
Which one of these four is Scathis, anyway?
Scathis, put your little dude on... Let's actually, I'll add a...
Before...
one with a little red dot.
Yeah, good. Before my rock
starts to come and fuck things up. Yeah, cool. Okay, so yes, these Gith now tiring finally of having the shit blown out of them, do indeed mob the tower and come swarming in and around its various areas, trying to get at Senex. They do take a little while to get attached, to get close to him, so they're getting a penalty because of the inertial barrier. But they are nevertheless going to make, what is it, 60... So I'm making 68 this time.
They've got to spend a round to get through it, haven't they?
Yeah. So so that's a 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, and a 7 there. I'll deplete one of those because of the 4 can go. So only the 5 and the 7, so a 1 and a 2. 3 in total. 8, 6. Senex, over the course of the Gith assault, you take a total of 20 points of damage.
Roger, roger.
I've just knocked that off there. They're stabbing and surrounding you from all sides as you're backing up the stairs of the tower. They're thrusting their spears, closing, leaping up behind you. I've
got iron skin as well, haven't
I? You do have iron skin, yes, but you've come under attack from 40 of them there. So that blows through the iron skin fairly quickly. I took off a couple of hits for you, though. But yeah, that's... What's that? 60 Gith there. You're in trouble. That's the end of the round, unless we have any melee attacks from anyone else. Okay, give me a D10, someone, please.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah, easy.
Oh,
easy.
thank God for that.
You guys taking first movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's it going to be, Senex?
I'm going to dimensional walk out of there. Thank you. You've done exactly what I wanted you to do. Waste your time. And I will dimensional walk up into the ballistas, actually.
Onto the roof of the temple.
No, actually, I'm gonna go. I'll appear inside my mansion.
Your shed.
Yeah, my mansion.
You said yes. You said it.
No.
Legally binding.
My cottage.
It was on the internet.
It's a cottage.
Too late now.
And I'll probably scare the shit out of everyone. Hey guys, and then I walk out. As you were.
You're probably. Are you stunned?
That's dimensional door.
That's dimensional door. Okay, right, good. Okay, yes. So you flee the Gith very rapidly. Good move.
As you see, Darjay has turned back.
Yep. And you go racing across the sand and land, kind of looking up at the Jalathgak high above you. They're turning now. The Jalathgak are flying inward, and they're going to begin another sortie over the troops in a.
The Earth Elementals are going to be finishing their move and end up underneath the...
Nice. Good. Yep, and they can attack this round.
Yes.
Okay. So unless... No one can stop them, I'm afraid. We can take some archer shots at them if you want.
Yes, please.
I will include myself in that.
And some medium ballista, maybe?
The ballistas come at the end of the round because they take longer to load.
And as soon as they move, then they will get attacked by both Scathis, by Zuxis, and by the air elemental.
No, right? individual attacks of opportunity don't work that way. It's because you're dealing with like 30, 40, 50 people. The fact that you can ping one of them isn't going to make any difference.
Okay.
Okay, Darjay, are you just launching missile attacks against them?
Yeah.
Then you don't need to roll attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
You just need to roll me a d12, please.
Okie dokie. 9.
9. Okay. A total of 2 hits against them. as your arrows find their mark repeatedly over the course of the round. Oh, nice. And they are not particularly able to withstand that attack. So you begin to see bodies falling one after the other from the saddles. Anyone else taking missile shots against them? There has to be only people with either with 2 attacks around or who want to forfeit their missiles later. No, we good? Okay. I see 4 of them still surviving there. So I'm dropping 4d12 of bombs onto the compound.
When do I have a chance?
Say that again, please, Sam?
When do I have a chance to start kind of trying to swerve and attack them in the air?
At the same time as this is happening.
Okay.
4, 2 6s and a 9. Those are some good rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Oh, that's horrendous.
Those are not good rolls. Yeah.
Those are no. They land full smack amongst the middle of your companions and the House Calvoric's troops. Let's say 8 hits in total. All right, we're going to do it half and half again then. So 4. So what have we got here? 3. Casualties are mounting. Over half of your troops have been slain by the bombs plummeting relentlessly from the skies, and the same can be said of Tempug's troops. There must be 40 or 50 of the tribe's brave warriors have simply been blown to pieces by one horrendous bomb onslaught after another. Another pass like this, it will be over.
Do I have any crossbowmen left?
I'm going to reckon that's up to you. You've got 1 figure left. Are they crossbowmen or are they infantry?
Crossbowmen.
They stand then, smoking and bloody, surrounded by the corpses of their fellows. House Calvoric's troops rendered into so much meat. This small group, among them those who were blooded in your first battle with the Gith, have had the experience and the wit to withstand the onslaught. They huddle now together in the shadows beneath the stockade wall, watching for the buzz of overhead wings and the murderous attacks that are coming from the airborne Gith. The Gith airborne, however, are not alone. You are amongst them. So if you wish to start making airborne assaults against them, it's D12 plus D8 for your airborne attacks.
Yep. Yes. So Scathis, 1 hand on the reins, doing his best to swerve this unfamiliar creature amongst the ranks of the other Gith, and sword in the other hand, hacking away at them. So it was D12 plus D8?
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. 5 hits in total there. That is fantastic. There's no way they're soaking that. Yeah, nope. Okay, so 2 hits from that one. Kills that, right? There's another 3 coming. Oops, excuse me. I don't know why that happened. Incredibly badly injured. You drop Gith after Gith, Janath Gak after Janath Gak from the skies in a brutal onslaught, weaving your way, finding something at the speed of it, hacking at wings, seeing their bodies go spinning, pinwheeling down toward the ground. Fantastic. There's only 2 figures remaining, and one of those only has a single hit.
So the air elemental beast is going to have a swipe at them.
Okay, give me a D10 for that, please.
Aren't you a rock? Can't you attack as well?
Yeah, but I'm doing the air elemental beast first.
That's not enough. No, you need 4s or higher.
And the rock, success, I mean.
The rock is going to be 2d12. It's ferocious physically.
Shame I can't turn into one of those.
Oh, wow. Shit, look at that. Oh, my God. Okay, I just got to look at the numbers for that. That's really, really good. That's a 4 and a 3, so 7 hits in total. And... because you're only attacking one. No, another fail. Okay, so the rock rises up from the stockade below, just airborne. Probably you go up above them. Mm-hmm. Take a moment, and yeah.
Fall down out of the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Wings blot out the sun, and down it comes. So you tear through the rear ranks here. But I say 7 hits. That's 1 off there. Another 4 off there. That's 5. And Scatter, I'm just going to move you there. And take 2 off the remaining token there. And Scathis will put you back. Okay, so Scathis, yeah, you're basically pulling your Jalathgak out the way as the rock wings slapping like thunder. Zuxis, you tear the Gith and their steeds apart. There is feathers and chitin and tiny bits of gossamer wing fluttering toward the ground in a rain of Gith and insectile blood. Outrageous. Outrageous. And from that height, you see what Siora spotted from the roof of the temple a few minutes ago. Now it's not just a cloud. There must be 500 to 600 or more Gith thundering over the horizon toward you. 2 to 3 times what you just faced. And above each one, a wing of a Jalathgak airborne.
Tis what one might call a shitstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't have any more missile attacks and spell attacks here, I believe. I think we're over to melee now. And you guys have initiative, so that's Senix if you want to do melee, and those elementals of yours, Suxis likewise, over at the tower.
I'm not there, so.
Oh, Senix, you've moved, of course, yes. So it's just your elementals. I said
D10, right?
A D10s, yes. So 2 D10s. Okay, that's 2 hits. I make that.
Mm-hmm.
Which the Gith fails to take, and that's going to crush another unit of them. They die horrible deaths, smashed, their bodies pulped beneath the sands. Nice. Okay, right. Initiative for this final round.
Did my crossbowmen ever shoot at the guys in the air?
You know, I'm not sure they did.
This past round, yeah.
Do it now, because,
right.
Yes, this could be interesting. Yeah, if you can launch, so your crossbowman, what I said, there's 1 left, so a single D8.
Okay, let's see.
Is there still more left?
Ooh, yes!
That's a nice roll. That is a solid 2 hits. If they, excuse me, not a D8. If they fail this D10 roll with a 4, let's move you out of the way to reveal that they have only 2 hits left. Woo! It is your crossbowmen who win the day then at this stage of the battle. Their last sets of bolts, avenging their companions, take down the last Gith riders aboard the Jalathgak. Their alchemical weapons, not fused, do not detonate. And we are left with only 2 figures airborne. A monstrous rock and the splicer aboard his captured mount.
If those alchemical weapons fall to the ground, I will be picking them up, please.
I will allow you to quickly scurry between the bodies and loot. Indeed. Acceptable. There is, however, further troops on the horizon. With these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tokens out there facing off against the Earth Elementals, it's safe to assume that those Elementals are going to slay those Gith, who lack the ability to damage the Elementals, given that they don't have any magical weapons. They will hold the line for you briefly, should you wish to retreat behind the stockade. It's either that, or you're going to have to go and face those Gith out in open combat.
No, we go behind the stockade. That's what it's
for.
Well,
I think most of us should go behind the stockade, but I think we kind of need to take on those flying gith because they will bomb us out of existence.
I wonder, do the bombs need to be ignited?
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I imagine like if we had some kind of fire breathing, like just fly over, drops the bombs on the people below them. That would be amazing.
That would also, I mean, you can force them to ignite while they're still in their person's possession. Yes, but that's a little trickier.
Oh. So what about flaming ballista bolts? Not to use too much for the ballistas, but like, what if we did try and target those, and really, did try and use their own bombs against them?
And magma elementals.
The light ballista would do that. The heavy ones can't target individuals, but the light one, yes, absolutely. Yeah. You can target individual riders and try to blow their shit up.
And you could maybe start a chain reaction, like, I don't know.
I'm sure there would be some chaining going on, absolutely.
But if I shot, because I assumedly have one of their bombs now, if I do the same thing where I knock it to an arrow, and I shoot it into a group,
that is another way of doing it.
That would set off a chain detonation as well.
Yes.
Without the need of artillery, so to speak. As an idea.
I can set them off, but
I don't see any reason not to combine the two.
Yeah.
All of it, all of the explosions.
I've got to be within 50 yards.
So where are they right now? I thought we had taken care of the last aerial group.
No, there's another.
So this is another group approaching, reinforcing a larger force of gith, and they're not shown on the map at the moment.
Oh.
It's to this that the Tenpug refers. Standing on the stockade, looking out over the sun is now fully rising, illuminating long shadows. The great force of gith moving towards you. You see, trundling behind them, what can only be described as siege weaponry. You think you count at least 2 towers.
A Grom?
A Grond. They've got 6 Gronds.
Yes.
I think we only prolong the inevitable. Tenpug says. My advice, I'm going to call what remains of our men back into the temple and barricade the doors. If the Gith get inside, they will slaughter all the non-combatants. Do you think you can face off against them and keep them out of the temple?
We can try.
We have nothing to protect against those aerial things, but they will be nullified by the...
Well, I wouldn't call myself nothing.
Do we know how long they're going to take to get here, Mark?
You're going to take on 6 squadrons of those?
You think you have maybe an hour at most?
I'm going to instantly go into photosynthesis.
Okay. An hour. Spells to be cast, perhaps.
Can I rejuvenate as well at that time?
Does anybody need healing?
Yeah, that's why I'm going into photosynthesis. I lost 20 hit points, I believe.
Yeah.
I can heal you as well.
If you can heal me, then I can do rejuvenation, get some PSPs back.
So, Thicket, you work on healing Senix.
Yes.
Senix, you work on restoring your psychic
One of the trees took damage.
resources. Darjay, you move amongst the dead, pilfering alchemical equipment. Scathis, you stare in shock at the bodies of your men. This is only the beginning.
Give you 16 hit points.
Thank you.
Suxis, airborne, you begin to take stock of the approaching forces, the discipline in their ranks. The initial attack was a test.
How good is my visuals with being a rock?
An eagle's vision.
Okay, I'm going to try and pinpoint for myself the leaders of this group.
You swoop out closer, higher, and begin to scan, seeing where the leadership must truly be. And indeed, there is, if not a command tent, it looks to be a trio of large innixes with command howdahs upon them. Back at the temple, Siora, as the gates...
I'm commanding the earth elementals to go toward the group while this is happening.
Back at the temple, as the gates are held open to allow the last of the injured troops back inside, Siora, you catch sight of Liaz's face, helping them get in, helping the wounded get to safety, helping prepare to barricade against an inevitable assault. The only expression that you can see there is one of fear. A fear that's mirrored in many who call Tempog's temple home. Against a greater force of Gith, then, you will have to test yourself. You have defeated their advanced scouts. Now you will show your true mettle in battle. Or the spirits of the temple will find someone else to ask and answer questions. It's going to be next year, though.
Yeah, I'll be honest, those spirits can sod off.
Yeah, they're not very, very helpful.
The amount of blood that we've shed for you guys.
Well,
you're telling me that wasn't it?
How many men do I have left, by the way?
Like
2.
10.
Out of 40 that I brought.
10. No, some of those who were, as it were, killed, they're actual casualties and will survive. And I will give you exact figures. But yeah, you've taken some heavy losses.
My goodness.
And yes, one of the trees took damage. That's an important
Yeah, even
point.
one of the trees took damage.
Phantom guessed what your name means as well, so he gets an experience point.
He's maybe one of the only people that can. Yes.
Yeah, good job. He gets an experience point. Well done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So we are going to take a break for the holiday season. It's Githmas, so we have to adhere to traditions. We'll be back sometime in the new year. I know last time we said that it was fucking months, but I promise you that's hopefully we won't have a repeat of 2025 and 2026. There's only so much of it you can take. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you for sticking with our weird schedule, and thank you to my players for being just fucking amazing. I love these Sundays, and I'm so grateful that we've kept this game going. We are headed into the final 10 episodes of the season. After that, we've got something a little special lined up. We'll share details on that as we get closer to it. But we will see you in the new year for more Dark Sun. Thank you
We
so
do have
much.
a new campaign as well coming. So 2 new campaigns.
We got 1 or 2 new campaigns. Yes, Greyhawk and Planescape are both on the way, and we will probably have a 1-shot or 2, a 2-shot, some kind of shot anyway before Christmas. Keep your eyes peeled for that.
It's not just Dark Sun anymore, folks.
It's true.